Aaron Corbett, I had to pay to stream more than one place. I like streaming to LinkedIn because there's a lot of sheep people that want to be woke up. Really? I've never met a sheep that wanted to be woken up, mate. I have to say that much. Right, chat. I did promise we'd get into it, so we're going to get into it. So why don't I do this? I'm going to post the link to the chat. Is everybody ready to come and talk to me? What's my channel called again? Saggy B. No, oh no, hang on. I remember now. It's hivelessb. No, I mean, there it is. Right. So, let's do this. Talk to me live. So if you need instructions, fam, read the description. It just explains what you need to do. Talk to me live. I'm posting this in the chat now. If you want to jump on a link and have a go, then do it. And by have a go, I mean have a go at me. For starting a second stream for no reason. Go. What am I trying to do? Pin message. There you go. So let me just see if that works. There you go. Talk to me live. Pinned at the top of the chat box. Awesome. Thanks for the 15 likes, fam. The 15 sympathy likes. I do appreciate that. Thank you. Right. Who's going to talk to me first? Let me go and get. All right. So I'm going to do this. Oh my God, Weird Messiah is there very quickly. Whoa, I got Mind of Andy here as well. Whoa, yes. So I got two people straight away. Well, bear with me, Mind of Andy online too. We got Vince. He did get in there first. He's keen, which tells me that he needs to go to sleep, but he still wants to talk to me. So it's nice to see you guys. You could both stop your camera, by the way, because that helps the stream move a bit. You see at the bottom of the chat there where it says stop. There you go. Whoa, they're both disconnected all of a sudden. Well, now I can't see you at all. Right. Let me do this. Okay, nice one. So let me bear with me, Vince, on line one. I just get the asset, the video asset ready. Where is it? So this is going to be the new. Well, this is the new phone box one, everybody, which I think is cool. By the way, tell me what the volume is like on the music. Is it all right? I just want it in the background. I hope it's okay. Right. Anyway, bear with me, Vince. Can't hear you yet, mate. But I'm just getting this thing ready. Right. Amazing. So, what we're trying to do. I'm a professional. I've done this before, everybody. Can you tell? I'm sure you can tell. So, right then. Right. You can stop that cam, Vince. I'm waiting for you to stop your cam. There you go. Good lad. Right. Everybody, we have the one, the only Weird Messiah. Can we actually hear you, Weird Messiah?
Hi.
Can we hear you?
Hello?
We can. We can actually hear you, dude. Hello, dude.
Hi. How's it going?
It's going well. It's going very well.
Remember when I was remember when you were Joker and I was Batman?
Oh, the good old days, Vince. I missed them.
That's not some weird perverted roleplay, by the way. That's just that was a previous incarnation of this show.
It certainly was. Are you ready for your last 10 minutes on this earth?
Turn my audio, my volume up.
You sound pretty choppy, dude. It's not the best sound you've ever had. I'll tell you that.
Okay, I'm on my Rode mic, so it should be okay. But
it's not. I don't know if you actually got it set to be coming through the mic because that sounds like it sounds all sorts of wrong. But it's all right. We can roll with it. Are you ready?
I am.
Here we go, fam. It is Weird Messiah. How are you, sir?
Nice. I like my little logo in the phone booth there.
Well, there you go. You didn't
Very nice.
even have to suck me off to do that. I just did it anyway.
Right. Okay. Good to know. I was enjoying the retro vibe in the intro.
Yeah, well, I love that footage. It's so good, isn't it? The old 1930s New York stuff.
Right, I thought it was London because I saw a mention of the British Empire.
Oh no, we were everywhere. Well, actually, yeah, I don't know. There you go. We must have got a nod from. Well, unless it was a mixture of. Here you go. It says New York in the mid 1930s in color. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
But yeah, what do you think of the new and improved phone box? Pretty much like the old phone box.
It's
Just got.
nice. I mean, this is pretty retro as well. I mean, we don't
You're right.
have phone boxes anymore. Anyone in a phone box these days is up to no good. Well, you know.
You sound like you are in a phone box
Right.
in Dubai or something.
Okay. Yeah.
So Vince, what do you want to talk about, mate? I know. Well, it's up to you. You got the floor. Pick my brains.
Well, I've got a meme to show you, which I made, but I don't know how I can share it with you.
You can't share it with me in this show, dude. It's a talk show, strictly.
Okay. No, never
Read the
mind.
rules.
Okay.
My God, Vince.
All right. Okay. I'll put it in the chat later.
Fine. I will allow it.
Cool. Yeah. I mean, I've been ill actually. I had a new variant called the common cold.
Oh, yeah? It sounds...
It's totally. Oh, can you still hear it in my voice?
Well, dude, it sounds like you're actually turning into a robot. So I think you've got some of those spiked proteins, a bit of fucking graphene oxide up your nose.
Oh yeah, but they're so tasty. You see.
Well, there you go.
I couldn't resist them.
Have you been mating with inoculated people again? Vince?
Well, you got to get it where you can.
Well, you know, I've withstood this long. I can go a few more years
Right.
without getting the new Bill Gates brand of herpes. Thank you very much. Robot herpes, everyone.
Yeah. Well, the new thing is you can actually catch COVID through the internet. That's what they're saying now.
Well, how's that work?
You're getting infected. No, I'm joking, but I expect them to start saying that any minute, any day now.
Well, they are going to link. Well, as you know, because Vince is pretty woke on this stuff, right? Well, sorry, I shouldn't use that word. Should I misuse that word? It used to mean that you're in the know. But anyway, you know the cyber pandemic that Klaus Schwab has promised. Well, you know, yeah, they're gonna link it all together where you can't travel without your biometric ID. Basically, that's what they're going for. It seems.
Yeah.
So I mean, they've spoken about a new. I mean, Bill Gates is hinting about a new, more deadly version of the plague going around. By the way,
Right.
actually, Vince, I'm being told that the chat can barely hear you. So let me turn you up, and I've got to say, it's not a great sound, but yeah, there you go. I've turned you up. Speak to me, dude.
Hello.
All right, that is a better sound. Chat, are we happy?
Okay.
All right. Are you happy? Should we? Right. How's that sound, chat? Are we good?
Yeah. I'll just keep talking so you can judge what the volume's like, and tell me if I move closer to the mic. Maybe that's better.
We'll just go with that for now, mate. Yeah, sound is good. All right, let's continue, Vince. It is what it is.
So your mate Elon Musk. What you feeling about him? Have you changed him? Changed your mind? Do you like him now?
Well, why on earth would I start liking Elon Musk?
No. He's a dubious character.
Well, that's
but
like asking me, do you like the guy that fucked your wife now? Do you like him now? Because he
Well,
essentially did.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what you're into.
Well, oh, well, that's true, actually. Yes, I actually paid him for that. I filmed it, actually. No, it's no. He basically lied to everybody by putting out a load of fake space footage of a car in space. I mean, it's totally bollocks.
Oh yes.
So he's a liar and a scumbag. So I can't like the guy.
Stupid. I did like his joke though. His Coca-Cola joke.
Well, no, look, he's no. I don't trust him at all, dude. I don't know what the Coca-Cola joke was, though. What was that?
Oh, it was like he said. Next, I'm going to buy Coca-Cola and put the cocaine back in.
Oh, is that actually true, or are you sure that's not just some meme?
Well, I don't
That's
know.
going around?
It made me laugh. That's all I care about.
Right. Well, look, I'm pretty sure that was a meme, sort of thing. But yeah, I know what you're saying. How's the? I know you had a go at doing a podcast, right?
I did, yeah. Oh, yeah. Thanks for reminding me about the plugging.
What's that?
Well, plugging my channel, plugging my website, plugging my podcast.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, how's it going? Have you done a new one yet, or?
No, but the first episode's up on Odyssey.
Okay.
And it's on my website, and I'm going to put it on Facebook soon. It's about alternative history. It's called Abolition Times.
Abolition Times. Everybody in the chat. Okay. Well, how do people find that then? You said.
Well, I'll put the link in the chat in a bit.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I heard a sort of rough draft of it. Obviously, I thought it was. I like the format. I like the show structure, but I know that it was a test run, so the sound wasn't very good.
Yeah. Well, it's it's a weighty subject, but you have to approach it in a light-hearted way.
Mm-hmm.
I think. But it's got some great songs.
Well, what do you mean? What do you mean? It's a weighty subject. What is the subject?
Slavery. But the truth about slavery.
Well, and what is the truth as opposed to the mainstream?
The truth about anti-slavery is that it's not all white people's fault.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's right.
There was slavery in Africa. Africa was rife with slavery. Then the British Empire came and stopped it.
Well, that's like trying to say, rape is only a black problem or something. It's that bad, yeah? So,
Yeah.
If you try and say slavery only existed because the white man invented it, that's so wrong historically. Like, slavery is just a fucking age-old business. They say prostitution is the oldest, oldest game in the world.
That's right.
Or whatever the thing is. But, yeah, it's the sort of same story. Oldest profession, that's it. Well, slavery's up there.
Yeah.
Although I don't think it counts as a profession. But although most professionals are slaves, they just don't know it. But hey.
Yeah, that's right.
Professional slaves, wagon, exactly. Funny. Well, do you get into you're of mixed heritage? Do you touch on any of that sort of stuff?
We will do, yeah. I mean, we touch on, how I feel about, being patronised by, the woke all the time.
Yeah.
Because they think they're being nice to me when really they're being racist to me.
I know.
They don't know the difference.
Here's the sick thing, the whole sort of woke culture, or what would you call it, the intersectional culture, right? It's moreover, is so patronizing and, trying to compensate for people's, apparent disadvantages due to their intersectionality or the way they're, whatever. They don't realize that it's, they're not being taught virtue. They're being taught how to, perpetually offend people with different skin colors, basically.
The Labour Party even had a black discount for some of their events.
See, I mean, that's so bad, isn't it?
If you're disabled or black, you can come in for half price or a cheaper price or whatever. It's like, thanks a lot, I think.
Man, yeah, that's so bad. Well, that's like, what is that like? Well, I love the double think because if
Yeah.
I suppose if it was true that, let's say, women were better than men or something, because I seem to think that's the general saying. Well, oh, Vince, we're running out of time. Oh no, last words, quick.
Next time. Go to my channel. We're beside us.
Well, there you go, everybody. That was fun. That was awesome. Well, if you've been, by the way, Mind of Andy. Well, I'll get back to you in a minute, Mind of Andy. Bear with me. That was cool, wasn't it? So, the audio wasn't the best, Vince. You obviously had some weird graphene oxide infected audio then. But that was a fun conversation, all the same. Mind of Andy, it says that your devices aren't connected, so I can't get you hooked up. So why don't you jump from the studio and come back in, Mind of Andy? Oh, there you are. You are ready. Okay, you've enabled audio now. That's good. All right, bear with me, Mind of Andy. This is good. Fam, we have another caller. So you know what we get to do? I get to, if you just give me a moment, get the new graphic, actually, Mind of Andy. You actually get to enjoy the brand new graphic, so let me go and get that. Well, that was fun, Vince. It's nice to talk to you, dude. We'll have to do it again with better audio, mate. But we'll suss it out. Right. Let me see if I can get this going, fam. Ooh, the beautiful sound of a train leaving a station. Right then, Mind of Andy, are you ready? I hope so.
I'm ready.
You're ready? Good. Let me just set this up. Right. We're good, fam. Let's do it. Pleasure to talk to you, Mind of Andy. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm very good. You've got a nice speaking voice.
Thank you.
Yay. So what do you want to talk about? The floor is yours. We can get into whatever you want at all.
I mean, I don't mind what we talk about, honestly.
Okay. I mean, did your ears perk up with any of the stuff that me and Vince were just talking about? Because I've heard you identify in a particular way where you might sort of buy into some of that sort of stuff. I don't know, but obviously you've heard some of my opinions by now on that front. We could talk about that, or we don't have to as well. What do you think?
We can talk about it.
Yeah? Well, what do
Yeah.
you want to get into then? So what's your perspective on some of my opinions to do with what I'd loosely call woke culture?
I mean, I've heard worse before, like, honestly.
Okay.
Like, I've heard way worse.
Well, I do try and be respectful. Obviously, I'm sure you know that.
Yeah, I know that.
But yeah, we're of distinctly different generations. I do believe that your generation has been, because Mind of Andy's a bit younger chap, by the way. Well, you don't have to give your age away, but you can if you want to, you know.
I'm
It's
19.
She's 19, everybody.
Yeah, I'm going to be 20 in November.
Well, there you go. And so it's my conviction that your generation has had a number done on them to try and convince them of a whole new lexicon that's designed to confuse them spiritually and socially and sexually. And this is where terms like, non-binary and all sort of long list of various designations that you can identify as came from a very cynical place that I do believe was designed to hurt you. And so I believe the adoption of these sorts of this language is actually harmful. That's my view.
Yeah.
But I know when I was 19, I didn't give a shit about trying to wrap my head around such crazy stuff. I know that much. What's your general experience of the world as it is now that you're getting out of the school system?
Being an adult sucks.
Well, look, I felt like that going from my teens. Like, I hated suddenly growing and you know, all out of shape and having to get used to a whole new profile, and you know, I found it really awkward, yeah. But are there any good aspects though to it?
I'm not quite sure. I mean, I just started a job last year, so
Nice.
that's good.
Didn't you get a mad? Am I right in saying you got a mad injury, or was that someone else?
Yeah.
Yo, do you want to get into that or not? I mean, it's up to you.
Yeah, I can get into that.
All right.
It actually happened at work.
I hope you got compensated.
Yeah, I did.
Yes, winning. Oops,
Yeah.
I just dropped a brick on my foot, everybody. Oh, that'll be a free paycheck now.
I fell over my manager's foot because he didn't hear me.
Because she didn't hear you. Oh, she didn't hear
Yeah.
you like walking past, does it?
Yeah, because like I work in the back of a restaurant, and I was like, yeah, I'm coming by, and he didn't hear me at all.
Oh, yo. And what? You tripped over and what was the injury?
Dislocated a bone, broke 2 or 3 bones, and tore a ligament in my foot
Dude, that's not fun at all.
just by falling over my manager's foot.
Yeah, that's crazy. Well, did you sort of twist your ankle up or something?
Like when I fell, I had no clue what happened. I kind of like my life flashed before my eyes.
Yeah. Well, if you're in that much, well, that would have been painful, yeah. So I'm not surprised.
Yeah, it happened February 3rd, and so I went to a urgent care, and they didn't tell me everything. 2 days later, I ended up going to a emergency room, and then that's when the X-ray technician was just like, "Oh shit!" I just started laughing because she said, "Oh shit." I just started laughing. I was just like, "Okay."
Whoa, well, that's not what you want to hear, is it?
No. And then they told me everything, like, that's actually wrong. And then, not even, like, the workman's comp wanted to wait a week before even getting me into a orthopedic doctor, and I was supposed to get surgery February 14th, and ended up being February 11th, because they said that it was a major trauma case.
Yeah?
Yes.
That's rough. I mean,
they said with how bad it was, they needed to do it much sooner.
Right. Yeah, that's rough, man. Well, you had a load of work to get done. I mean, what's the road to recovery looking like?
So far it's been 3 months and 4 days.
Yeah.
On Tuesday, I was actually told that I can start walking on my foot.
Nice. You still there? Oh, I think you cut out a little bit there, mind of Andy. I'll wait for you. Are you back? Well, I'll just get the chat while I'm waiting for you, mind of Andy. It sounds rough though. Sounds really rough. You enjoying the train ride, everybody in the chat? I'm just waiting for Mind of Andy to come back. Oh, is it Screen Name's birthday? Yo, Screen Name, happy birthday. Yeah, that sucks, Wagon. That sounds rough, Mind of Andy. Very rough. Mr. Hugh, what are you saying about my train? Is that train in Norway? Well, I wondered that, actually. Oh, Mind of Andy. We've lost Mind of Andy, everybody. Oh, we've lost Mind of Andy, fam. Well, should we wait for Mind of Andy to jump back, or do we think we've lost her? And will we have to wait to see the ending of this beautiful graphic? I think we might have to wait, won't we, fam? Oh. Well, we'll get that later. It's a cliffhanger. I really enjoyed talking to you, Mind of Andy. That was a really good conversation. Thank you. That was fun. I enjoyed that. Rough stuff, though. Really rough stuff. What are you saying, Susan? What are you going on about? Those tunnels remind me of Mr. Hugh's mouth. Very funny, Susan Majiki. Was that an attempt at a joke? Wow, you learning humour. That's amazing. She must have a new program, everybody. Well, that was fun, fam, wasn't it? Well, you know what I'm going to do, chat? I'm gonna take 5. But that was fun, and we'll get back onto taking some calls from the chat when I get back. I'm just trying to figure out how to... I'm a little confused today, fam, I'm not going to lie, but I'm kind of getting there. Hang on. Right, there we go. There we go. So how do I get the... Trying to learn a new way of navigating through this stuff. So actually... so annoying this is. So I have to stop the screen every time I want to share a new tab. I'm telling Wagon that because I know she knows what I'm talking about. It's just really slow. Here we go. Because I want to give you the wonderful psychedelic one, which I just think is so cool. There you go. You can watch some trippy psychedelic stuff while I'm gone. Ta-da! Amazing. Right then, chat. I will be back in 5. I love you all. And who's going to talk to me next? Come on, do it. Mind of Andy. Oh, she's back. What are you saying, Mind of Andy? I want to see where you went. I was doing it on my laptop and my power went out and is still out. Damn it. Mind of Andy, that was a great conversation. I think it was a great one. I'll probably post the duration of that conversation as it was because, yeah, it was a really good chat. But if you want to, maybe you could jump on one later or, it's up to you, I guess. I suppose if you jumped on one later, I could give you like the remaining time or something. Or well, we'll have to work it out. But I'll tell you what, let me go away for a minute and I'll be back. But who's going to talk to me next? Come on. Think about it. In a bit, fam. Yo, I'm back. Right, that was fun. I enjoyed that. No, not the show. I just went and... No, I'm joking. I promise. Yo. Babble Box, everybody. Who's going to talk to me? D-Tech Prophet, nice to see you. What's that? Oh, Mind of Andy wants to come back, really? Yeah. Oh, and you're actually back. All right, you know what we could do? We can, if you just bear... Well, all right, do you want to jump back on Mind of Andy? And we can pick up... Can someone in the chat remind me of what the minute mark was that we got to? If someone could give me that timestamp or whatever, the where we got to in the call, then I could put it back to that time and we can pick up where we left off. That'd be amazing. Thank you. Thank you, extension of my intelligence that I otherwise call the chat box. You work for me now. For free. Because I work for you for free. That's how it works. Right then. Hello. I'm kind of back. Kind of. Mainly back. Right, now I'm back. Right. Mind of Vandy wants back up, I think. Is that right? 3:20. Okay. So we had 3 minutes 20 left. So I could probably get that ready for you, Mind of Vandy. In fact, yeah, I can get that ready for you, Mind of Andy, right now, if you bear with me. And then when you're ready, you can come back on, and everybody can see the spectacular end. There's 3:20 mark. So whenever you're ready, Mind of Andy, I'm waiting for you. Let me know. Awesome. Oh, she has... what did Brandy say? She has... had 4 minutes 7 left. Yeah, because she might have jumped off 3:30ish. All right, well, I'm going to give her the longer one, which is Brandy's saying 4:07, because maybe that's where she actually ended then. I'm going to take Brandy's word for that. So actually, let's get it to there then. Well, it's a cool train ride, isn't it, everybody? I really enjoyed putting this thing together, I have to say. Oh, she had 4... Oh, what did you say? 4:07 left, Brandy said. All right. Well, there we go. 4:07 left, everyone. You know, I'm not done with you yet, Mind of Andy. You better get your ass here. I see Mind of Andy's back on line 1, everybody. But I first have to get this thing, because I don't know what she's going on about. Susan Majiki, everyone. Your boss at YouTube.
Michael, I heard you thought you saw a solar eclipse, but it was your festering pus-filled balls squished against the window.
That was almost musical at the end, Susan Majiki. What are you going on about? Oh, the squished balls against the window. Yeah, I know. He tries to get attention from the local old ladies because he's he hasn't worked with the younger ones. That's why. Right then. Mind of Andy. I think we're just about ready to get you back on again. So I'm going to just get this thing where it needs to be. Because StreamYard decided to automatically play stuff for no reason. Anyway. Just a little moan there again at StreamYard. Get your shit together, StreamYard. Come on. Right. Mind of Andy. You are back. It's nice to see you again. Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's
Hopefully
pick
my
up...
power does not go back out.
Okay, put the quarters in and we go. We're back, everyone, with Mind of Andy. So you had a power cut?
Yes.
Damn, that's a drag. A power cut just before you were going to die on a train.
I know.
Too bad. Well, actually, Mind of Andy, you know you get to be the first person up for this particular graphic. That's pretty cool.
Really?
Yeah, what do you think of it?
It's good.
It's pretty fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
I enjoyed putting it together. What do you think is going to happen at the end? Predictions?
Probably gonna die.
Well, you're definitely going to die, but how?
Train crash?
Interesting. She might have intelligence yet. Chat. She might have intelligence yet. Well, we were talking about your road to recovery, so how do you feel? It's been 3 months and 4 days, I think you said.
Yeah.
So what do you think? How you feeling? Confident getting back on, putting the weight back on the leg, the foot?
Yeah, I'm putting weight on my foot because I was able to start doing that on Tuesday. So I'm
Okay.
out of school. I'm going back to school next week, so I'm happy about that.
Nice. Is that college or university?
It's like a trade school.
It's like what? So
Okay.
trade school, did you say?
Yeah, I'm out of high school because I finished high school already. So
Okay. What did you say? Trade school? Then you cut out.
yeah, it's like a trade school.
Okay. Do you mind me asking what you're studying?
I'm in cosmetology.
Say that again, love.
Cosmetology.
Cosmetology. What? I don't even know what that is. Is it? What is that?
It's hair, makeup, like that sort of thing.
Oh. Wow. What's your speciality?
Hair.
Okay. What? Have you got any preferences yourself?
Probably cutting it and dyeing it.
Very cool. Well, I gave my friend a Mohican once.
Never heard of it.
A Mohican it's like that old punk look where you shave both of the sides of your head but just leave a load
Oh, a
in the
mohawk.
middle. Oh, a mohawk, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Where you just spike it up in the middle. So actually, he
Yeah.
had really long hair, so I just shaved off both of the sides. And for one day, he had a massive Mohican. It was awesome. So yeah, but I actually cut my own hair now. Would you believe?
Yeah, I cut my own too.
Nice. Well, it's a little trickier when it's short, when you're trying to get it shorter, I think. But I've
I
got a good
mean-
pair of scissors.
Yeah, I mean my hair is like, it's like your hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Nice. So what you identify as? You corrected me the other day. What does that mean? You identify as non-binary
yes.
something.
It's where you don't identify as a male nor a female.
Right. I mean, what do you think with that? Because in a way, you've heard me talk about spiritual stuff. I'm not even human. You know what I mean? Like I'm not
Yeah.
even the mind. So I think that sort of language has been used to sort of confuse people's already. Well, their confusing setup, which is that they've got a body for a time, but they're not really their body. So I think that's being rolled out to confuse your generation, honestly. I mean, what does it mean to be non-binary though? Because in a way I'm not really male. It's true, like spiritually speaking, I'm consciousness itself. But for now, I have access to an instrument that's essentially male, and I happen to have all of the preferences that come along biologically with that instrument, typically, I should say, typically. So what does it mean for you to actually positively identify as having a preference to not identify as either? Oh, we're about to die. Mind of Andy, I'm sorry. Damn it. Damn it. I didn't realize the time, chat. I didn't realize the time. I just talked crap all the way to the end. But that was fun. Well, there you go. I'd love to actually get the answer on that, by the way. Damn it. Well, oh well. Such is the nature of Babble Box. Well, mind of Andy, you'll have to call in next time, all right? And we'll do it all over again. But what did the chat think of the of that? Did you enjoy that? Did you enjoy the special effects, everybody? Woo! Special effects. Anyway. Who's up next? Come on. I want more. More. Well, there you go, everybody. Mind of Andy. Mind of Andy. That rocked. I really enjoyed that. Well done, Mind of Andy. Totally rocked it. I want an answer to that question next time, please. We can get deep on that stuff. Because not to identify as either gender. Well, yeah, like I said, I'm not really a man or a woman or a human. But none of us are, you know. But anyway. Mind of Andy, that's right. Is that your YouTube channel? Well, yeah, chill out your YouTube channel if you want to. You didn't get to do it then because I fucked up, obviously. But everybody, please, because I just kept talking all the way to her death. Please go and sub to Mind of Andy then, or whatever that channel link is, and give us some support. That rocked. That rocked. Most enjoyable. Oh, here's Susan to probably deride the whole thing. What, Susan? Is it because I had an original idea? Here we go.
You can quite literally call it a train crash. Ha 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 ha.
Indeed. Yes, indeed. That was a good one, Susan Majika. That was pretty good. Pretty good for you, for a robot alien freak. Give me my subs back. Stop fucking with my numbers, please. Please. Hello, James. James, that's an awesome name. Did your parents do that to confuse you? Are you the son of the artist, formerly known as James? Did he just call his son James James? It's my channel, right? Well, everybody go and sub to Mind of Andy's channel. Give us some love. And by the way, Mind of Andy re-uploads all of our Mad Libs from the game club, which I think is really fun, to her channel. So yeah, go and give it a sub. Awesome. Thank you, Mind of Andy. I really did enjoy that. That was fun. Susan loves trains. Let's see what you did there, Michael. That was good. That was good. I see. I got you. Thanks for the intel. Mr. Hugh, Michael, I don't want to be rude to Susan as I like being under the table. It's enjoyable. Are you into the dominatrix stuff, Mr. Hugh, yeah? Is that what you're trying to say? Screen name, it's a dusk. Oh, what? It's dusk at my house and I'm weed eating in the woods behind it and there are fireflies everywhere. It's awesome. Would you want to call in really wrecked? Screen name. Are you doing edibles in the forest? Do you want a really stoned conversation with a bee? Up to you. But who else wants to jump on, man? Why not? I thought that was pretty fun. Sounds dreamy, screen name. Well, there you go. You know the way to a stoner's heart, screen name. Oh. Michael Hayward, Mr. Hugh, when Susan gives you the greasy robot finger, you'll be sorry. Yeah, and it's extendable as well, Mr. Hugh, so watch out. Ouch. That was almost Alan Partridge there. You're welcome. I did it on purpose. That's weird. Mike's almost hooked up. Yes, Aaron. All right, Aaron's going to jump on. Let's do this thing. That's the whole point. Just babble about whatever. No one cares. But I care. But I don't really. Susan, would you care again?
Michael, if you ever wanted to a translation, they could sew your balls on your chest. You would have bigger tits than Dolly Parton.
Something went wrong with your speech box there, Susan Majiki. Lawn to talk. My God. D-Tech Profit. I can't say I've ever seen fireflies in real time. Well, I haven't either, actually. I don't know. I don't think we've got them in this country. In my whole life, yeah, I've never seen them. That's true. Aaron Corbett, everybody. Come on, Aaron. Let's do it. Chessboard, hivelessb, like the, what's that? Examinee told the driving instructor, first thing I'd do is wake up Leroy. He ain't never seen a friggin' wreck like we fixin' to have. You being racist, Chessboard? How dare you be racist yeah, I'm pretty sure Chessboard's being racist there. Don't worry, Chessboard's just really old, chat. He's just really old and he just lost a bet. He's trying to take it out on the black community. I'm pretty sure that's... I could have misread that, but I'm pretty sure. I love you, Chessboard. I'm only fucking around. Lol, it's way too humid to have a conversation? Or to... what? Not take off all your clothes? Take off all your... Don't do that, please. But you can, but... well, I don't care. Because it's a talk show, and we wouldn't even get to see it anyway. I said thank you, Susan Michael. There's the alternative spelling of Michael there, everybody. Very creative, Mr. U. Very creative. He does it on purpose, by the way. Wagon 11.3. Wow, I will show you fireflies when you come. Okay. Wait, you're just going to bring him in a bottle? Oh, to America. To America. I understand now. Well, I'd love to see that, Wagon. And the fireflies. The Enlightened Mank Hive, you watched the Doctor Strange 2 film yet? What? I don't even know what that is, unless that's one of the links that you told me about. Doctor 2, I don't think so, Mank. Sorry, mate. I don't think so. Have I not done some of my homework again, Mank? Please don't hold it against me. I love you. You know I do. I'll throw down for you forever. Wagon 11.3, we've already been hypnotized nude. Oh, so everybody's been turned into... All right, well, I didn't mean to do that. It's just the effect I have on my subscribers, everybody. Chessboard, Wagon, it's fireworks, not fireflies. Ah, Chess. That's cute. Well, we are getting on like a house on fire, and by that I mean it's a bit chaotic and painful, and I'll probably lose everything, but it's worth it. It's worth it. I might have given the wrong impression there, but we're actually getting on very well, in truth. Because, yeah, me and Wagon is totally married in the eyes of God, and she's my one, if I hadn't mentioned that before, but I'm pretty sure I'd mentioned it, but she's my one, everybody. Bet you can't say you found your one. Well, I can. And she called Amy. Screen name 229. First time I saw them, I was in Arkansas. They only come out in, I don't know what SC is, for a couple of weeks usually. Oh, we have A.A. Ron. A.A. Ron in the house on line 1, everybody. Well, if you just bear with me, A.A. Ron, I'll just prepare the asset. But this is fun, isn't it, everybody? Woo. Hoo, we have another caller. Let me see. Well, I think a phone box is in order again. Yeah, I'm pretty sure a phone box is in order. Amazing chat. Well, this is most enjoyable for me. I don't know what it's like for everybody else, but I'm pretty sure it's fun. Why not? So, right. Let's do this. Aaron, are you ready, sir?
I'm about as ready as I'm gonna get.
Nice. Is it a pleasure to talk to you? Let's do it. Aaron, everybody. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Hello. That was a good English impression there. I could tell.
Sometimes I watch too much James Bond and get stuck in something. Sometimes Russian though. I can't help it.
No, yo, you're well spoken though, right? That's a good voice.
I do what I can.
I do what I can, sir. I do what I can. Well, go on.
Oh, I was gonna say I like how you just remind me of Sean Connery sometimes. Like whenever you say that, like when he's doing the Bond like voice, I don't know.
Bond, James. I can't actually do a Sean Connery. I can. I just need to
You
hear
slip
him
into
again.
it a lot. I feel like
Oh,
just
do
the
I?
way you end some of your words. Like I'm like, wow.
Oh, really? Ah, there you go. Well, I'd say, yeah. I mean, I've got a bit of a sort of generic British voice in general. Yeah, you wouldn't know it though from the region I'm from. Most people from Birmingham, that's where I'm from. You probably couldn't understand them. They sound like peasants, basically.
I'm from West Virginia, and a lot of people tell me I talk too fast and don't have an accent. They sound like I'm from California or something. So,
Right. Well, you've
I don't
actually. What have you? Well, I think I mindfully softened my Birmingham accent. You know, because it was a bit of a rough one. So
I grew up around people that are all like, "I'm from West by God, Virginia. It's my right to be stupid."
Yeah, it's the same story then. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. Well, I've
Yeah.
just watched so many different. Well, I've just engaged with so many different personalities from here, there, and everywhere. That you just pick it up as you go, don't you?
Right. Yeah.
But what do you
sure.
think of the show anyway, dude?
I always enjoy it. You guys are casual as hell.
Nice one. Well, that's the idea. Yeah, just hanging out.
Yeah, it's like fam.
Well, it is like fam, yeah. Well, I enjoy. Well, I mean, honestly, I'm closer to you guys than I am any real life friends, me, or family, dude. So yeah, I mean, I'm
Good
enjoying
deal.
it though. But it
So-
is amazing that we live in a time where you can actually reach out to people across the world like this and hang out. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I sort of have mild autism, so I'm getting used to it. It's actually a lot easier on me that there's no camera at the moment.
Yeah, well, I prefer that. Like when I first started streaming, I didn't do any face reveal or whatever for I think 2 months or something. I really never had any intention of doing it either. But yeah, I definitely wanted to at least sort of speak and get over the fear of sort of public speaking in that way, you know?
Yeah, I feel like I don't know. I feel like I should plan things out, have something to say before I start saying it, but I usually don't. And usually sound kind of dumb.
So you do streams, you were saying then, right?
Yeah, I here and there, like I'll do game streams, like some Destiny 2, stuff like that, and I like making like vocal covers of songs and doing visuals to that, or just I don't know.
Nice.
There's better examples on my YouTube and whatnot.
Nice. Well, I'm a musician myself. What sort of covers do you do?
Everything. I've got Johnny Cash "Ring of Fire" on there, where I
Ooh.
can't even believe it's me. I sound so good. And I didn't even mix these. I just use a karaoke app and just sing with it, and then
Yeah.
rip that, and then I don't know if you can still hear the vocals. I try to avoid a copyright strike by making sure it's all gone in the background first, because I've mixed and edited music for my friends' bands like half my life.
Right, so you're able to warp the version so that it doesn't get picked up by the AI kind of thing?
Yeah, like when I did Marilyn Manson, God's Gonna Cut You Down, I slowed it down, like the
Yeah.
pitch and everything, and
Yeah, well, I actually thought about doing. In fact, I'm still trying to do that for Dance of the Night, some classical music, by putting my own version together, because it still triggers a copyright if it was, let's say, the Philharmonic Orchestra's version or something, you know. But I could
Yeah,
just
I was
slow
just
it down
wondering.
slightly or pitch it. Yeah, I did think of that.
I was playing that one Carmen, you know the opera Carmen by crap, I can't think of proper nouns. I'm a little too stoned.
Nice. I'm not familiar with that name. Did Johnny Cash thing perk my interest though? I do a pretty good boy named Sue. You know, we should have a Johnny Cash off. We
Maybe,
should literally do it right now. Everybody, you ready? Johnny Cash off time. Are you ready? Let's do
no.
your best boy named Sue. You do a line, I'll do a line.
I don't know that song though.
Damn.
Well,
Well, my daddy left home when I was 3, and he didn't leave much for Ma and me. Just this old guitar and an empty bottle of booze. There you go.
Is I've Been Everywhere by him?
Say that again.
Because it mentions my I've Been Everywhere Man or whatever it's called.
I don't know that one.
Because it
Man.
actually mentions my hometown in there, like when
Oh,
he's
does
like,
it?
I've been to blah 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 blah, blah, and he says Parkersburg, and he was here in the 50s, I guess.
Oh, dang. I don't remember all the words, honestly. I just remember mud and
I
the
was
blood
just
and the
wondering.
beer. That's all I remember.
Yeah, it's all gravy. It's all gravy, baby.
Hell yeah. What sort of... Do you do any original music?
Not really. You see, I love to play guitar, but I suck at it, and I can't do two things at once. So I don't know. I just sing other people's work. I got my start like mimicking Britney Spears before my voice changed, and I actually know "Baby One More Time's Dance" and "Oops, I Did It Again" too.
No, you know, my favorite Britney Spears song is Toxic, by the way. I think that's an awesome song.
Yeah, I used to be obsessed when I was like, I don't know, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Dang, and you can't do it anymore, though.
I could sing it probably, but it wouldn't be as like I love to mimic things. Like
Yeah,
love
the mimic thing.
I've always wanted to do cartoons and stuff.
Would you want to do any impressions here and now? I mean, or is that putting you on the spot?
I don't know. I'm pretty stoned. I'd have to think for a
That's
second what I would even do.
That's all right, dude. Well, Well, another time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do.
'cause-
I know what you're saying. I like this sort of mimicry side of things as well. I'm a big John Lennon fan, and I was always disappointed that I had such a low range that I couldn't do a proper impression of him. But you know, on certain songs like Cloud Number 9 or whatever it was called, The Dream Is Over, or not Cloud Number 9. What
Yeah.
the fuck? The Dream Is Over, Number 9,
I
or
know what
whatever
you're
the fuck
talking
it's
about.
called. I can just about get him on the start of that. You know?
Yeah, I have to actually sing for like 2 hours to get my voice to my vocal cords to stretch out enough to sound anything like Johnny Cash.
Well, with Johnny Cash, I think because I've got a low range anyway, I could. There's a burning flame.
It's on a fiery ring.
Ring. What's the next line again?
Bound by wild desire.
Bound by
into
what
a
is
ring of fire.
ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down. I mean, I've got that natural
down. Yeah.
tone, yeah. So see, I could get Johnny Cash, but I could never do Lennon, really.
I find myself able to do grunge bands from Australia best. I don't know,
Ooh.
like Silverchair
what?
is one I like to do, and Bullet for My Valentine.
Oh, no. Well, you've probably got the natural range for some sort of good screaming stuff, yeah? I can hear that.
Yeah. I just did one called All Things Will End by Avenged Sevenfold the other day, but I don't think it was very good.
On your channel?
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm going to have to check this out, dude. Definitely. All right. Well, I'm intrigued.
It's actually on the front page of my website too. I keep my videos like sort of backed up there just in case, and you can watch all my live streams from my website. It's just aaroncorbett.com.
No, is there a sort of mailing list thing you got going on?
A mailing list? Nah. I'm not even super serious about the channel. I just haven't found my flow or my hook or whatever. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Well, I think this sort of stuff, like, you know, talking about this, that, or the other first, just being yourself, you know, and if you enjoy a smoke, then having a smoke, getting on and doing your thing. I think that's a good start, and you start to find your flow after doing that for some time. That's my only advice to you. I think the more of it that you do, the more of your flow that you suss out.
I just need to get used to being around the camera again. My mom followed me around when we were little, and I must have forgot what it was like. I don't know. I always feel like my life's on television anyway, and act as such, and talk to non-existent like audience sometimes.
Well, dude, yeah. Well, I'm pretty much there. I know that. I'm pretty sure God's watching. I'm pretty sure he's laughing at every second. You know, myself.
I'm sure someone's watching.
Well, someone's watching. Someone's watching for sure. Dude, 10 seconds left. What do you want to plug? What do you want to say? It's been fun.
AaronCorbett.com. You can see my YouTube channel on there, and I'm Jimmy, and I'll be your tech support guy.
Awesome. Legend, Aaron. I enjoyed that. That rocked. Aaron, everybody. That was fun. Woohoo. We'll stick your put your link in the chat, brother. That was most enjoyable. That was a good chat. Did you enjoy that chat? What's that? That was the worst impression I could have closed with. No, I thought that was good, dude. I thought that was awesome. Fortune favors the bold, Aaron. Although you also have to have a few public fails if you play that way. But, you know, it's better than having no life whatsoever. At least that's what I tell myself, as I fail publicly on a daily basis. But anyway. Oh, look who it is. I Heart Fairies. Hello. Aaron Corbett somewhere out there. Nice. Well, I enjoyed that, dude. That was fun. That was very fun. Did great. Well, everybody go and check Aaron's. Well, link to your website in the chat. Oh, I need to mod you. Yeah, I need to mod you to do that. All right, let me mod you up, Aaron. And then you can link to your website, can't you? There you go. You're a moderator now. You're a mod now, Aaron. So now you can link to your website, mate. Or your YouTube or your whatever you need to do. That was fun, wasn't it? That was fun. That rocked. Who's next? Yeah, I thought my fail was doing a series on Ukraine being behind a lot of nonsense, and turned out I was right. Thanks, I had fun also. Yeah, well, that's a load of bollocks. Obviously, what's happening in Ukraine, dude. Yeah, I know. And look how hard they're look how hard the establishment is trying to villainize Putin, and well, I don't know what it's called to heroize Zelensky, but anyway, you know what I mean. It's not that clear cut. So anyway, I actually gave a few first opinions on the Ukraine-Russia thing, and I had to do some overnight research on it to give a first take on Amy's show, Wagon's show. And a lot of those opinions that are formed then, I suppose the alternative media sorts came to similar conclusions, yeah. But it was fun sort of being the first one to form an opinion about something like that, yeah. When are the Johnny Cash covers coming? Well, I want a Johnny Cash. Well, we did actually sort of have a Johnny Cash off then, Aaron, kinda. That was fun. I actually once had a Johnny Cash off with my brother on, what's it called? The old Nintendo Wii, where you could do karaoke versions, and we did Ring of Fire. It was both of us doing our best Johnny Cash, trying to beat the music thing that rated you with AI, you know? Like how well you could hit the notes. And I just about squeaked it, because my brother does a good Johnny Cash impression as well. Sagipur, hivelessb. More mods than a Paul Weller concert. That was good, Saggy. I see what you did there. Well, Vince has a moped as well. So not as many mopeds, but more mods. Exactly. Aaron Corbett. Oh, by the way, Saggy, did you see your logo in the phone box? Me and Wagon sort of went through a bunch of different fonts, trying to find something good. We looked up like fonts with paws in them, but they all looked childish, so it didn't work. So went with that one. I can hook you up with that. Hang on. If you like it, dude, I can email you a version of that. I thought it was pretty cool. Or if you come up with a different one that you want in there, then I'm happy to switch it out. You know what I mean? I tried a bunch of them, but I thought that was the kind of coolest. It kind of evokes some sort of retro gaming thing. But yeah, anyway. You know, because the Nintendo Switch. I even downloaded the Nintendo font, because I was going to give that a go. I didn't actually try that one in the end, but anyway. Aaron Corbett, their own country is killing them in Ukraine, and USA is funding it. Yeah, it's a definite genocide and a movement. Yeah, a movement of people or whatnot. Sort of vector, a new immigration vector into the sort of parts of the West and Europe and stuff. It's disgusting, mate, and that's exactly what it is. Yeah, I see it. I know exactly what it is, dude. Rough stuff. Because they funded Biden to win last election. Yeah. Well, look, man. Look at the Hunter Biden laptop stuff, and he's. Oh shit, we got the Jersey Devil on line 1. I'm so sorry, Jersey Devil. I think you've been there for a while. I didn't even clock it. I'm so sorry, mate. My God. My apologies. There you go. Well, we got another caller, chat. It's the Jersey Devil on line 1. If you just bear with me, Jersey Devil. I think you've seen by now, because of the new way I'm doing this today. Then it's a little bit slow, but I'm sure you can be patient. Hang on. Right, which one? Time for the train again. And next time I do this show, I'm going to have a new video, which is a rally car. And it's part ready. It's pretty much there. But I just have to... yeah, I had too many tweaks to make to it to get it ready for tonight. It was kind of getting stressful, so I just gave up on trying to get that one ready. But, anyway. Oh, Jersey Devil, you've just disappeared. You You just disappeared. Come back. Come back, dude, if you want to. I'm waiting. But it's up to you, mate. If you want to come back, we'll do it. I'll just get the chat for now. Mr. Hugh, I like carpet chessboard. The fluffier, the better. Indeed. Oh, he's back. He's back, everyone. So, can we hear you, Jersey Devil? Can I actually hear you?
Uh-huh.
Hello, sir. How you doing? Let's do this thing. Nice to see you, dude. Or nice to speak to you, I should say. So you're New Jersey, am I right? Oh, we got no sound. Jersey Devil, hello. Oh, you're muted. You've hit mute. Try and hit unmute, dude. There you go. There you are.
It's all choppy, sorry. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, dude. Yeah, that's fine. I'll turn you up a little bit, but you from New Jersey, is that right?
Originally, yeah.
Nice.
I live down south now.
Oh, really? What do you think of the show, dude? What do you think of the last call? I thought that was fun stuff.
Well, actually, I just jumped on it, but
Say that again? Oh, you've only just jumped on. Oh, you didn't catch the last one. No worries then.
Gosh.
What do you want to get into, dude? I mean, it's totally up to you. We can talk about whatever you want to talk about. Do you like my train graphic? It took me 2 weeks to do this. Oh, he's gone. Everybody. No. Well, I might just sit here alone in a tunnel for now. Why not? It's all going to brighten up soon, fam. I promise. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. And then you die. I loved U2 New Year's Day. What, they do a show or something? Hello, chat. I'm back. We'll try again, Jersey Devil. Have another go, dude. I think as soon as you can get better reception, then let's have another go. Let's see. What were we saying? Aaron Corbett, there used to be giants everywhere. They probably built him for the civilization to know what's up when they fly out the center of the planet from the center of the earth. So you're a hollow earth man, Aaron, presumably, yeah? Me too. I'm not that. I know it's not a spinny ball, mate. Let's just put it that way. The hollow earth thing's interesting. Yeah, it's an enclosed system. That's as far as I can tell. So that kind of looks like very similar to a sort of hollow earth kind of cosmology thing. So I have seen some interesting photographic evidence that suggests that giants might be real. But I don't know, dude. Yeah, interesting. Screener 229, I believe mid-flood as well as volcanic releases, floods, earthquakes, fires, all that happen when poles weaken or reset and happens in a week time that they say take millennium. I believe mid-flood as well as volcanic releases, floods, earthquakes will happen when poles weaken or reset and happens in a week's time when they say takes millennium. Oh, right. I know what you suddenly kind of caught what you were saying then, screen name. Yeah, so all of this sort of evidence of poles meandering and sort of all sorts of what do you call it? The different layers of soil and things like that actually all occurs as part of a calamitous series of events that happen in a much shorter period of time. Right. I got you. Possible, dude. Very possible. James, be nice. Be nice. The center of the planet is plasma. Well, I don't know is the answer to that, but it might be. The Enlightenment screen name, no, bro, volcanoes are melted buildings. The Earth land is melted buildings, and that caused the mud flood. Who knows? Earth is both a giant battery and a capacitor. I know that Tesla subscribed to some sort of thinking that was not dissimilar to that. Sunday, Bloody Sunday. Well, that was a tune, to be fair, wasn't it? Hang on, chat. Right, are there any other takers? Any other takers? No game, B. No game with what, dude? Actually, Mr. Hugh. Why don't you jump on? What do you mean by no game? Come and tell me to my ear. Come and tell me to my ear, Mr. Hugh. What are you going on about? What shape battery though? A flat battery. Get it, James? That was a battery joke. Oh, once game night. Is that what you're saying? No game be. Yeah, Mr. Hugh. It's a new show. Keep up, Mr. Hugh. Game night is every other. Thank you, Wagon. That's Mr. Hugh's translator there, aka my girlfriend. Everybody, game clubs every other week, dude. And we're doing Babble Box where you just get on the show and talk to me for 10 minutes and then die. It's just a new idea for a show. I thought it was pretty awesome. Actually, Mr. Hugh, you know what? I'd be offended if you didn't jump on a call with me now. So I think you need to get up right now. Mr. Hugh, Game Club has been and gone. You're the fool for carrying on. Yeah, exactly. Pick on Mr. Hugh for getting it wrong, Segapo. I agree. Aaron Corbett, well, it could be a deformed globe of sorts, but I'm starting to feel like it's realms like in the Norse mythology. Well, the truth of the matter is, I can be sure of this, if you actually study the self and how things appear to mind, there is no world that appears, there's no world as it appears. I can promise you that. If you actually look at how things function in terms of how it is that we perceive through mind, there's no world out there per se that looks like anything, just like in a computer game. So it is essentially a simulation. In fact, not essentially. Well, yeah, it is a simulation. It is a simulation. So whether it's the original one or a subsequent one, it's a simulation. So the real cosmology of self, or the true cosmology, is you have to start from sort of more of an Eastern kind of vantage point, I think. A sort of Eastern perspective, honestly. Because you should start from first principles. So before assuming there's anything out there that should be measured and studied in a scientific way, and that doesn't mean science doesn't function. It doesn't mean you can't. There isn't a sort of relative form of physics that pertain to the theoretical space you're exploring. Again, like a computer game. But yeah, if you actually want to know what the universe really is, the edge of the universe is that way. It's not out there. You know what I mean? So necessarily, self-inquiry should come first before inquiry into the sort of physical world, because you have to check out the observer of the world, that thing by which there can even be said to be a world, you know, that to which the world is appearing, the observer. You have to check out the observer first, and don't take the observer for granted. The modern day science takes the observer for granted, takes consciousness for granted, you know. So yeah. So if you're interested in what the true cosmology is, you've got to look inwards, not outwards, man. It's deep, but it's true though. It's only 10 mins. Oh yeah, what we're saying? We're saying that to Mr. Hugh. It's only 10 minutes. I would need more than a hand wagon. All right, well, how about this, Mr. Yu? If you get on, I'll let Wagon give you a hand job. All right? That's a promise. It's a promise? Virtual hand job? Anyway, she's laughing. That means fine. That basically means fine. I'll get her to meet you at the airport on the way over, Mr. Hugh. I bet he appears right now. James, world unto itself. Yeah. Didn't quite catch that, James, but you know. Mankey shows our cosmos being created. Lol, have to be careful. Just means it's possible. What are we saying? She has hairy hands, B. I thought you were into that. I am. That's why I'm dating her. Chessboard. Michael Hayward. That vid will make Fried Egg Friday look like, well, anyway. Indeed. Well, are there any other takers? Because if there are not, then, well, I'm sure something can be arranged. People. What are we saying? I'll take round 2. Well, I want to give other people a chance to jump on. Well, look, I think the rules should be, Aaron. I respect that, bruh. But I think the rules should be 1 10-minute slot a night as sesh. Unless there was some particular thing, unless there was some particular awesomeness. Well, I'm not saying there wasn't awesomeness, but you know what I mean. Unless, no, actually, even if someone said my parents both just died in a car crash and I need someone to talk to, I'd still kill them after 10 minutes just because I'm a man of principle. That's how awesome I am. My list, wow. Flawless victory. Exactly, Aaron Corbett. I am trying to get children sorted to call. Oh, I Heart Fairies, yeah. That would be awesome. Well, let me do this then. Let me do this. I'm going to take 5. And actually, you know what I could do? Actually, Wagon. Hey, Wagon. Well, Wagon can just hear me. Wagon, do you want to just take the floor for me while I go and take 5 and just hang out with the chat and talk some shit? Up to you. But if you wanna, I think we should get Wagon out to play, everybody. What do you think? Well, I think we should. Are you ready, honey? Certainly. Woohoo. All right, you ready? Or did you want to actually do a call? Like, Wagon, if you had the preference to do a call, then we could do that. But if you want to just come in and hang out anyway, then we could do that. Either way, you're good, right? All right, let's get Wagon in. Let's do it, fam. How you doing, love?
Oh, I am well. How are y'all?
Good. Well, we had some good conversations. It was really good to talk to Aaron. Mind of Andy was awesome. It's a shame that Vince's line was so bad. I think we'll have to do that again. But what was I going to say? Jersey Devil, I'd love for you to call back in, brother. Let's do that as well.
See, I Heart Fairy said, can Wagon be on my 10 minutes lurking? Of course I can.
Yeah, well, we can arrange that. Well, look, why don't we do this then, I Heart Fairies? Why don't I mean, honestly, if you had a preference to talk to Wagon as well, I Heart Fairies, it's up to you. But if you did, I wouldn't be offended. I'd just hold it against you for the rest of your life secretly.
Let's do it all together. This is my off-duty camera, as you see.
Right. Well, actually, yeah. So I think if you had a preference to talk to both of us, then yeah, we could absolutely arrange that. No problem.
Yeah.
No problem.
I'm here. I'm backstage all night, baby.
Nice. Well, Wagon's been hanging with me backstage. We've been having a bit
Look at
of
my
fun,
crooked
haven't we?
lamps. There we go. Yeah, we have.
Yeah, man.
Only because I
Well,
flashed you a few times.
that is actually true. Like, actually, facts. Total fact.
Saggy said, lamp fix. Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, fix those fucking lamps.
The cat.
No.
It's the cat's fault.
I don't care
There,
about the lamps,
perfect.
love. The lamps are fine.
It's been fun.
What did you think of the conversations? I thought they were both good. Like the ones where we didn't have audio issues, I should say.
I Heart Fairy says yes. Talk to both.
All right then, if that's your preference, I Heart Fairies, we can
That'd
arrange
be
that.
awesome.
Well, do you mind sort of just hanging out while I'll go and have a drink because I'm so parched, man.
What are you going to
honestly.
drink?
I feel like I've done 2 shows already.
Well, you nearly have.
Well, it was a joke. Remember that? remember the joke? Remember the show that didn't happen?
Yes, that's what I was trying
Is-
to. I was in on your joke with you.
Yeah, I know you were. I know. That was a load of bollocks, wasn't it? Well, Amy knew
was.
some of the technical shit I was going through. It was really annoying.
So annoying.
But anyway, all right, Vamp, we got Amy. You're in very good hairy hands, everyone.
They are. Actually, I shaved them today.
Ah, was she shaved?
I'm sorry. I whacked them.
Waxed them,
I
waxed
waxed
them.
them. Yes. I just said whacked. I whacked them.
You,
I'm full up on
you
pizza
whacked
and wings,
off?
people.
You whacked
I-
off? What?
Not without you, babe.
Don't
I would never do
thank
that.
you. No,
Never.
we don't do that alone anymore, do we, babe?
No, we don't.
We stream the whole thing to Twitch. Do you want to come and check out our Twitch channel, everyone?
Yeah. It's members
Yeah.
only, though. Members
It is
only.
members only. Yeah. Well, we just we just sort of hail Bill Gates throughout the whole thing. They seem to let us get on with it. So
Exactly.
Hell, Bill
We call
Gates.
each other by the name of Bill Gates. Oh, yeah, Bill.
hey, Bill.
Bill.
How's it going, Bill Gates?
My name's Melinda.
Give me a Oh, Melinda, I love you because I'm Bill Gates.
Oh, thank you, Bill.
Do you want to give me a reach around, Melinda?
Yeah, Bill. Can you give me a
Oh.
reach around? Because my balls are bigger.
Yeah. Well, that's true. Hey,
Yeah.
do you want me to inject you
With your poison.
with my
Let's
poison?
have little poison babies.
With my poison goo.
Yes, let's have poison babies.
That sounds just like Melinda, everyone. I can't do a Bill Gates impression. He's got too much of a high-pitched voice, honestly, because
Yeah.
his balls never dropped. I think that's part of the problem, actually.
What balls?
Well, imagine all of the
humanity.
ugliest people in school got to be in control of the whole world. Well, that's pretty much the world we live in. Yeah,
It's true. Very, very true.
it's actually true.
It's so fucking true.
I know. I've got nothing against ugly people until they start to genocide me.
Well, that makes
and my whole
thank
family.
you because that would be racist against me.
Like, are you saying you're ugly or something?
Maybe I identify as ugly.
Ah, well, you're fugly. I wouldn't say you're ugly.
That's what I'm saying. So,
All right. Well, if you identify as ugly, actually, hey, mind
no,
of
I
Andy.
want to identify as fugly.
Well, mind. All right, fine then. Well, mind of Andy. That's a bit of an intellectual problem, isn't it? If what if Brad Pitt wants to identify as ugly?
What about Johnny Depp? Brad Pitt can identify as whatever
Oh,
he
you
wants.
had to
Johnny
mention
Depp
Johnny
can
Depp.
only
You had to
identify
mention
as the
Johnny
hunk
Depp.
that he is.
Oh my God.
But you look a lot like him, so you make me happy.
I don't look anything like
So you
Johnny
make
Depp.
me happy.
The only thing that's similar
true.
to me and Johnny Depp is we
Is your hair
both
colour?
seem drunk. Although he was acting like a pirate at the time, and just slightly
Slow.
slow
impaired.
and impaired. But no, joking aside, I actually think that even though Johnny Depp, he's quite a personality, isn't he? Mm-hmm. He's quite out there. But I think
Well-
if me and him had a personality off, I think I'd actually win.
I think you'd win, too.
I
I
think
think you'd win,
I'm
too.
more awesome than Johnny Depp. I actually.
I
do
think you could
that.
just sit there and be quiet and do just fine.
Well, no, but that's his whole shtick, isn't it? His whole shtick is sitting there being quiet and kind
Like
of
this.
flinchy and kind of weird. Yeah, kind of. Yeah. He projects cool, whereas I just am.
But you are
effortlessly.
cool. It's true. It's effortless.
It is effortless. Although I do
AKA
put a
without effort, without
do put-
trying.
She's been doing crosswords again, everyone. Yeah.
Yeah. I have. Yo, I can do a newspaper crossword in like 15 minutes flat, can I?
Yeah, she really can. Actually, Amy is quite the wizard when it comes to crosswords and stuff.
Brandy and Michael know too. We were talking Johnny Depp and doing crosswords yesterday.
Nice. Well, listen, love, I'm going to leave you to it. I'll be literally back in 5. I'm having a good time, everyone. Oh, look who it is, though. First, it's Greta Thunberg. I hate Johnny Depp using biological washing powder on his bed sheets. How dare you? That was not biological washing powder, Greta.
The poop?
Sorry to break it to you.
Yeah.
It was organic, though. It was organic.
Mm-hmm. It's biological warfare.
But I mean, I haven't kept up with any of that court case. Literally, I've only heard secondhand that she shat the bed. I mean, that's all I heard.
On his side too.
On purpose.
On purpose, yeah.
What? Why?
With the turd.
Why?
Because she's fucking nuts.
But what did he do to deserve that?
Who knows? He was hot.
Ooh.
Just blame his hotness on everything.
Well, was she?
I'm sorry. He's not. You know. He's 58 years old. The man's looking good. That's all I can say. Not better than you though, love.
Baby, did I just invite you on my stream to start talking about how awesome Johnny Depp is and then patronise me that, but you're almost as good looking as him, almost. Even though he's 58, you look 58, even though you're 38. But,
Stop.
But, well, I'm going to go and cry myself to sleep, everybody. You've got wagon now. But I'll be back in 5, and I'll pretend to not be upset.
Yes, because I Heart Fairies is getting ready for a call in.
Exactly.
It's going to be good. I hope so. Man, I hope you get in here. Because I would like to speak to you too. And everybody. This is great. Oh, great. Yeah, give me a full screen. Here I go. So what do you think, chat? Has it been an awesome show so far? I'm stoked about it. I'm stoked about it. That's perfect. Just leave it like
No, but hey, let me give you the. Hang on a sec. It's all right. Well, I was actually that was accidental comedy. What I was actually trying to do was
That's
get
better.
This. Well, there you go. Well, that's fun, isn't it? That's all right.
That's better. Yeah, because I'm all shaggy tonight. I wasn't supposed to be on screen.
I know you.
Right?
You're not got your
And
real
here I
camera
am.
going. Blah blah blah. I know. All right, I'll be back in a minute, love. I'll be back in a minute.
I'm excited. This is great.
I'm gonna go and quickly look up hot female Hollywood actresses. Try and get you back. But I hate them all though. That's the problem.
I know,
actually
me
hate
too.
them all.
Me too.
But
I hate them all too. There's never any parking.
No, well, actually, Johnny Depp is all right as they all go. See, what makes it sting even more is that I actually think he's all right as well.
I know.
Damn it.
All right, where's my cat?
I'm
Mr.
not
Hugh wants to
crying.
see my hairy pussy. Psst, psst, psst. Come on. I don't know where she went. But she's around here somewhere. Aaron, you're 37. Well, I am the big 40. Not to be confused with a jukebox hero. Yeah. No. Changing batteries, awesome. I'm so excited. It's the same. Screen name says I'm part Spanish and used to hate it when I drank. Now I love it. What do you hate? What would you like to hate? You have your Goosebumps books? That's cute. Y'all are cute. Very cute. I used to read that too. I don't know if any of y'all remember Nickelodeon Snick Saturday Night Nickelodeon. Classic. Total classic. And they used to do Are You Afraid of the Dark? That was a really good show. I looked forward to that. And then, of course, that was the same era as Ren and Stimpy. Always look forward to that on a Sunday. Was it Saturday morning? I guess so. Yeah. Saturday morning cartoons. All right, yeah. I Heart Fairies. Please read some slam poetry. Anything you want, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Yay. Yay. Yeah, it's going to be good. I would love to hear it. I know it's probably brilliant. You're a very intellectual young lady. It's going to be good. It's going to be deep. Do sound effects, Fairy. and the rain fell, and I was soaking wet. I'm sorry, I'm not a slam poet. It's not a slam poet. Oh yeah, salute your shorts, Brandy. Camp Anawana, we hold you in our hearts. And when I think about you, yo, it makes me wanna, like that. And Donkey Lips, that's kind of who my voice sounds like. Remember Donkey Lips? Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, oh, yeah. We got I Heart Fairies backstage. When B gets up, you know it's her turn to play the game. All right, I'm sorry, that was terrible. Roundhouse. No, what was that one? Was it called Roundhouse? Oh, remember that? Oh, no. Hey, Dude. Do you remember Hey, Dude? Hey, Dude. Come on, everybody. I know y'all remember. Fairies, get back here. Yeah, we go. Sorry. Sorry, I glitched out for a second. Yeah, Hey, Dude was excellent. I loved that one. Hey, Dude. Yeah. It's a little wild and a little strange. Yeah. What was the other ones? Man, I don't know if y'all ever, any of y'all cartoonies out there, liked some of the more recent cartoons on Nickelodeon. There were some really good ones, like Sanjay and Craig. It was similar to like a Ren and Stimpy meets, I don't know, your mom. And it's funny, man. It's funny. It's a shame. It only had like 4 seasons, I think. But anyway, the point is, they were obviously avid watchers, and they did like a Double Dare challenge show, and then, oh, that's right, they did a Guts one. Do you remember Guts? And it's really funny because the dude, like the host guy on Guts, he's like, it's not a game show, it's a blah, like it's a sports action show or something like that. And it was really fucking funny, dude. I'm telling you.
Yo.
Hey.
Baby.
Hey,
Hello.
love.
Nice to be hanging with you again.
I love hanging with you.
Oh yes,
Hey,
I Heart
Fairies
Fairies
is-
right on the money as well. Right, I Heart Fairies on line 2, everybody.
She's on the money. Yeah.
Bear with me, I Heart Fairies. I'm just preparing the
All right.
Bat Cave. But
Camera
nice to
off
see you.
for me.
Well, so I Heart Fairies, I believe you have a preference to talk to me and Amy, and that's cool. We can do
Aw.
that. Let me do this, because, babe, can you believe this is all without that linking thing from StreamYard? You know what I'm talking about.
I do.
To drag?
I do. Yeah, I know.
So actually, I had the train ready, didn't I? Right here for Jersey Devil.
That's right.
But it didn't work out due to a bad connection. But we'll
Yeah,
get
he's
that
got a
back
shit
on.
connection, and and plus, to be fair, he's working, so whatever.
No worries. All right. Well,
On the
we'll
corner.
Well, we'll do it again after your shift at the red light district, Jersey Devil. I hope you're the pimp. That's all I'll say. I hope you're the pimp.
All right, I'm ready for this train ride, y'all. Woo! Let's get a
Right.
full one.
So you want a full train ride, do you?
Mm-hmm.
I Heart Fairies. How do we sound? You have to unmute your mic there, and let's see if we can hear you.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Nice to see you. Are you ready?
I am ready.
All right,
Yes.
let's do this thing, everyone. I Heart Fairies, everyone. Nice to meet you.
Hi, everyone. Hello
Hey.
from Omaha, Nebraska, in the United States, home of
Yo.
Stratcom.
Home of what?
Stratcom, Strategic Air Command.
Oh, okay.
Yo, you don't work in that business though, presumably.
No.
So you're not an American spy.
No. How could I be an American spy in America?
That's true.
Well,
Well,
that's true. You could be a double agent of sorts. I don't know.
You're not the first person who has accused me of such.
Wow. Well,
I didn't know I was going to be interrogated right in the first 30 seconds, but here I am.
where were the other ones going?
Right.
Well, you have a
Whoa,
channel, don't you,
yeah.
I Heart Fairies? So do you want to get into that? Like, what is Christ consciousness?
We can talk about that, but I have
Okay.
something that I prepared to read for you. And
Perfect.
yeah, I have two channels. I have an inspirational channel, and then I have a toy channel where I document toys and do toy unboxings and show vintage toys for
Oh my God.
preservation of toy history.
I love
Very-
that. I'm gonna have to
very
check
cool.
that out. I did not know that. I will definitely
Yeah.
check that out. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
Wagon
I
Lo-
really like open-ended toys that are for free play. I'm not into battery-operated stuff.
Mhm.
I'm
Right.
into the Waldorf type thing, and
Right.
open-ended toys and things that people don't want people playing with is what children need to be playing with.
I
Dirt
agree.
and sticks and mud and rocks,
Yes,
and
ma'am.
things that are only open-ended play. If somebody has made that whole path for you within a video game realm, you're locked in. You're not playing. So
That's true.
it's a whole different thing. But
Well,
I'm
I mean-
so excited to talk to y'all.
Right, no, it's good to talk to you. Well, that is really well. You could even get philosophical about that. I mean, because look, if you bring your imagination to anything, I would argue back, just to play devil's advocate, that the trick is the engagement of the imagination. I agree that some games and toys could be more suited to encourage growth in that direction, but I don't think computer games are necessarily per se bad.
But they
myself.
shouldn't be introduced as the first thing that children begin to play with, you know?
I think it all has a place because I think sometimes when you want to show somebody a paradigm that you see in your mind, sometimes you have to go into that virtual world and pix it out and show people what you see if they can't see it. And I think that's what VR and virtual reality and that type of gameplay will be great for. And that's how I see the future of cartooning going, is more of an interactive choose your own adventure type scenario.
Okay.
Very cool.
Well, my old man was an antique dealer, so the sort of vintage toys thing interests me on that level. I know Wagon's into a sort of vintage gear
Everything.
as well.
Yeah.
It's very interesting when you try to look up the oldest toys that people have. There isn't much there, so you really have to dig to try to find things to see what children used to play with. But children used to play with household items.
Yeah. Hey, I Heart Fairies, have you ever seen the there's a few channels, but one in particular that I like. He finds old, busted, rusted cars, you know, old toy cars, and he completely refurbishes them. He puts, you know, he'll print out the original logos and put them on there. And I mean, these things look beautiful when they're done. And I love the restoration of, yes.
Restoration is so fun. I
So
actually
fun.
restore vintage 80s dolls, which is a little
Wow.
bit different, but I love getting the grodiest thing out of the Goodwill bin. My favorite thing is to get trash doll houses from the neighbor's trash and fix them up and use
Give life
them
back
again.
to them. Yeah.
Right. Yes. I think it is so cute.
I love that, man. I love that.
Well,
That's
I Heart
beautiful.
Fairies, you said you had something you wanted to read.
Oh,
So
yeah.
let's do it.
Yes, I forgot. I'm supposed to be being timed. I'm sorry. Did my time already begin?
You got 5.5 minutes.
That's
Ooh,
right.
I
We
have
die.
to try to do this in 5.5 minutes. Okay, I'll try to do it. I have a book that I found at a Goodwill thrift store, and it is called Fellowship of the Stars. And I opened up this book a long time ago, and it has supposed science fiction stories in it. And some of the stories in it are about communicating with animals. And I want to just read a little bit of it. I don't know how far I can get. I marked off with like 3 pages.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can do it. I think I can do it because there's 2 pages and then 2 pages. It's not a big deal. I think you'll find it interesting.
Jump
Do it.
in.
So
Do
this
it
is the
now.
introduction to the book of science fiction stories, and the introduction was by Terry Carr, and it says Fellowship of the Stars is a compilation of all new science fiction stories on the theme of friendship between human and alien beings. It's a theme deep and fascinating in significance. For consider, aren't we all in reality alien to each other? Each of us lives alone inside himself. We have no way of knowing whether, when we say blue, the person with whom we're speaking perceives the same color we do. We can't be sure that any of the data given to us by our senses corresponds to that which other people receive. It may be that every human being who has ever lived has made his or her way in a world very different from the reality seen by other people. We have languages which we communicate after a fashion. We make common agreements about what various words denote, and we assume that it's all there is to it. But is it? Explain good to me, or how pain feels. Describe precisely the smell of freshly cut grass. Maybe you begin to see the difficulties. And we're talking now of people using the same language, living in the same country and in the same year. Do you suppose you could describe to a Tartar how liquid mercury feels? Do you think a citizen of Mohenjo-Daro could tell you what river water tastes like? And if human beings experience these dramatic lapses in communication, what do you think might happen if we came into contact with beings who have lived their lives and whose races have lived their histories on worlds thousands of light years from us? The figure of the alien creature in science fiction can be seen as a dramatization of the person who stands next to us at any given moment. My husband, your classmate, your wife, someone else's coworker. Because no matter how close together we may be spatially and temporally, in terms of perception, we may be worlds apart. Before science fiction developed as an art form, literature had a long tradition of the outsider, the man who perceived things differently from most of us. He was the blind man who was a seer, the fool who knew no better than to speak the truth, the lunatic who saw realities none of the rest of us suspected. He was, in modern scientific terms, a control group, or the reality tester. Only if his perceptions agreed with ours, we could be sure that what we saw was true. And at that, his existence begged the question, because once we had agreed that his ideas had validity. The logical question became, how many outsiders did it take to establish the truth? I see the figure of the science fiction alien as our contemporary version of the outsider. Even if he's imaginary, he gives us data we wouldn't otherwise have. And if what he says strikes some chord within us, then maybe he's telling us something we should know, but don't quite. So this is a book about how reality seems to creatures who are vastly different from us, but whose perceptions are all the more valid, because they aren't our own. And in each of these stories, the alien has come into the scene. Further, the question must be raised. How do we relate to him? If we become friends, what is the basis of our friendship? If we become enemies, why are our differences irreconcilable? And what do the answers tell us? Science fiction is a literature of entertainment, but that doesn't mean it's escape fiction. For after all, what can be more entertaining than the basic human process about learning of reality? And it says, Terry Carr, March 1974. Did I lose y'all?
No,
Wow.
that was awesome.
I loved that.
That was so good.
I'm on and on.
Really loved it.
That was deep. I didn't think I'd like anything with aliens in it. Obviously,
I was
half
captivated.
I think we.
I think it's the definition of the word alien that puts people off in that set of terminology there.
Mhm.
But the book is about this 2 pages. Do I have any time left?
It was a metaphor, wasn't it? You have 20 seconds, so why don't you plug where you're going to, and we'll do this
Aaron
again.
Corbett said scan a picture of the book to his, and he'll put it on his show and on his channel.
Listen,
Okay.
plug yourself.
Dude, I would
That
love
was
to
amazing.
listen to more of that.
Well, there was a poem here that somebody found by reading
5,
seeds
4,
that ants
3,
had left down.
2, 1. I have Ferris.
Oh no!
Sorry.
I was actually like
She did.
captivated. I could have listened to her read all day. Seriously.
She
That was
did,
great.
Chet, but that was awesome.
great. That was
that was
awesome.
so good.
Yeah.
Well, that was deep. Yeah. Well, you got an amazing voice for reading that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. I loved it. I could have listened to that.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that.
Maybe you could come on next time and read some more. That would be rad.
Definitely. That was cool.
That was a really good read too.
I know. Well, because look, I'm pretty sure I Heart Fairies understands the knowledge, the cosmology and whatnot. But I wanted to get into that with her as well. But yeah, I suppose we could just do this. Excuse me. Like a really drawn out conversation with everyone over the course of weeks, where you actually get somewhere. But hey,
Yeah, you could make it a
it's
13-minute. I'm just kidding. Don't do it.
well, look, excuse me. I liked what you turned that into. I Heart Fairies. That's the idea of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do anything you want.
Yeah, I
Do
really did
anything
too.
you
I
want.
thought that was brilliant. Yeah,
That was fun. That was very fun.
it was a lot of fun.
Well, what did it make me think? Yeah, well, I'm always trying to look at life and the world from an outside perspective because I'm always trying to catch a glimpse of, what's true and not take anything for granted. I think the cult of society is sort of full of people that take everything for granted. They sort of take it on other experts, authority.
It's true.
How the
Fauci.
world is and whatnot. What do you think NASA is like as an organization?
What do you think Fauci's like? He
Well,
convinced
right.
the entire fucking world that we were dying from some unseen bullshit.
Exactly right. Yeah, the cult. Well, scientism or the cult of science is the same. Yeah. So,
Well,
so
and
that,
look at those preachers who can get cults together. And what was his name? What was the one we were just talking about? That guy.
which guy?
Jones. Is it Jones?
Brian Jones.
Or something. No, I can't remember.
I
Jonestown.
know, I'm thinking of Brian
Jonestown, I
Jonestown
think.
Massacre. Sorry, I'm mixing.
I was
up
thinking of the
a real
Jonestown
awesome
Massacre,
band.
too.
The Jonestown Massacre,
yeah.
though, yeah. Well, yeah, the biggest death toll in U.S. history, other than 9/11 and what was it? The Pearl Harbor. Biggest death toll in one single incident in U.S. history, I think. Like 900 people
Yeah,
all
man.
lost their life by drinking the Kool-Aid, by the way.
But he didn't even do it. All of those women, men, and children suffered horrific deaths by poison, which is, I've heard, one of the worst ways to die. And he just shot himself.
Oh, did he? Well,
Yeah,
I
he
know.
did. Pussy.
Yeah, total pussy. Well, I think he was allegedly, because look, he was actually a CIA asset, and I believe that he probably went into hiding and didn't do that. He probably didn't even die from that.
Well,
shit,
that's
honestly.
possible. But still, then the
there's-
fact remains that whether he got out of it with a gunshot or went into hiding, he made hundreds of people suffer and their children suffer horrific deaths together.
Yeah.
And then
rough.
there's that tape that you can listen to where you can actually hear the children like screaming, like why, like,
Oh,
and then
really?
wanting to like not drink the shit, and the parents just being like, oh, it's okay, it's all right,
Straight
just-
up.
it's okay.
I've never heard that. I don't have to
Yeah,
look
man,
that up.
it's really disturbing. It's disturbing.
Well, they used to have some sort of mantra that they used to say as part of the programming leading up to that incident was, it was all about the government trying to kill them and poison them and stuff. And so they used to drink the Kool-Aid and say some sort of mantra about the government wanting to poison them. And that was the very thing he was up to in training them to do this. So yeah, the cult of society does leave you with a shit ton of blind spots on purpose. Yeah, the programming for normie world.
The over pushing of certain aspects and the complete underreporting of everything else.
Well, yeah, look, our education system, especially with sort of but in fact, I'd really like to get this into this with I Heart Fairies because there's some amount of the Christian programming that leaves so many Christians that I've met with major blind spots when it comes to self-study. They have no instinct. They develop no instinct whatsoever for self-study or self-inquiry, and therefore they take themselves completely for granted. Often, not everyone. There are a few that see, I guess, Christ as a sort of exemplar of how they too could live. I think
Hey, Papa Craig.
they make the sort of better products of that canon. Who we got in? Did you say?
Papa Craig.
Oh, Papa Craig. Nice to see you, Papa Craig. I loved our conversation last
I'm
time,
gonna
Papa
call
Craig,
it
by the way.
again.
What you could. I was a sailor. I was born upon the tide with the sea. I did abide. In a pirate voice, probably.
I did abide. I was a sailor. I was born upon the tide. With the sea I did abide.
Wow, that was actually a
Was that
good
good?
accent. Yeah, that rocked.
Thank you.
Well, yeah, that was awesome. Well, so like I said, that struck that chord with me because that was the point in the passage that you were reading, I Heart Fairs, was, catching a glimpse of, well, what do you call it? The subjective nature of reality. And I know you must have picked that because you knew that I'd struck that chord with me, yeah?
I liked it too. It definitely felt like it belonged.
Right. So, man, yeah, we could talk about so much, man.
Mm-hmm.
How you doing, love?
Yeah.
You all right?
I'm good. I want to hear the
Me-
ant poem, so hopefully we get to hear that soon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Should we tell the chat about our night last night?
Sure.
Oh,
Would y'all
Joshua
like to know how we
Lindsay
spent
is
our
in.
night?
Awesome. Well, Joshua Lindsay, we're
Hey.
doing a call-in show, so if you wanted to jump on for 10 minutes and then die, because that's
Yeah.
just the format, then you're welcome to. And then you
Please
can
do.
plug your channel, you do what you want.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's been on before, hasn't he?
Yeah,
Y'all have
yeah, we've had
discussed
some
things.
good debates actually.
Yeah. You should.
Very
You
good
definitely
debate.
should call in and call on in.
Yeah, man, well up for it, dude. Well up for it. What was I going to say? Yeah, what did we get up to last night? So that was fun, wasn't it? So me and Amy, and I'll play that one next. The phone box one. We were busy putting together all of the getting Dragon. Oh, in fact, Dragon Stage isn't here, is he? But getting Sex Witch, his band, getting his logo.
Excuse me, I'm sorry, love. The link, is it still pinned in the chat, Joshua? To
It should
get into
be.
StreamYard.
Oh, yeah, it's pinned at the top of the chat, Joshua. Yeah,
Yeah, that's how. He's ready.
right on.
So yeah, we were getting into some work, but it was great. It was fun.
But it was fun, yeah. Well, it was
And
meant to be our
creative.
date night, wasn't it? But
But it was. We had a great time.
yeah, we did.
It was nice. It was nice, and got some work done.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you think of the? What do you think of the train one in the end? And so Amy actually helped me solve a little problem with the train one. It's not worth getting into, but there's a bit of fog that I brought into play for a particular reason. But Amy actually helped me solve that,
Yeah. Yeah.
which is good.
Yeah. It was good. It was good. Some of the ideas we were coming up with before that were good too, but just not practical. This seemed to be
No.
the most practical. Yeah.
Yeah,
It
it's a long
works.
story. I might talk about it one day, but it's a bit boring as well. It's just
I had more
technical stuff.
fun playing with the phone booth. That was a really good time. That was really fun. Just
Yeah.
finding a nice little wagon ad.
Oh, the wagon! Yeah, did anyone clock the little Easter egg? That's the wagon, the old wagon retro
Yeah.
advertisement.
Yeah, and then Pete added.
Much
old-
better.
Was I in front of you?
Hell yeah.
I didn't even realize it. I like being over here better, honestly.
Yeah.
It's a better
I
look
forgot.
for me. It's a better look for me. Yeah, and you were kind enough to put that $11.30 in there.
Oh
for me.
yeah, I had to go on a search for like a retro font, like price tag font, to make that
Yeah.
work, didn't I?
Yeah, it was cool.
That's right.
And then make it fit, make it look retro, make
Mm-hmm.
it look like it was supposed to be there. It was adorable. It was so cute.
Yeah. Well, I might actually send you the finished thing. You might want to use it as a thumbnail.
Yeah, you
or something.
should. I
I
would.
will.
I totally would. It's super cute. And then, yeah, working on Saggy Paw's little plug.
Oh, the saggy paw thing. Yeah. Well, we'll have to
Saggy
see.
Paw, you almost had Pride of Place.
Oh yeah. Well, I actually had saggy paw on. I was sort of trying to find it because I'd already put Dragon Stage where I'd put Dragon Stage because I thought it looked good where I put it under the phone.
Yeah.
And then I tried putting saggy above the window there, but what it did was make it look like the show would be called Saggy Paw because it was like so. It looked awesome actually. I mean, I would love to show you that, but it popped with that font.
Yeah.
But yeah, but what I like it on the window because I think I like the idea of extending, using the real estate, so I can get different people's adverts up there.
Yeah.
So now
I mean,
can
every
extend
week
it
there
to
should
the
be somebody
side as
new,
well.
right? Actually, I think everybody that's called in so far should get a little something on the inside of the phone booth, like tag, like they were there or something.
Huh? That's not a bad idea,
Maybe,
actually. Like a little,
right? It's kind of cute, right?
like a something.
Like was here, you know.
Damn.
Like Papa Craig was here, or Dragon Stage was here.
That's not a bad idea, actually. I'll have to
It's
think
kinda
about
cute.
if that's
Yeah.
actually doable, but that's quite fun.
Oh, Aaron Corbett said, "Want my logo?" Yeah. What's your logo?
Well, yeah. What is it? Yeah, yeah. Hook me up to your channel, dude. Or if you've posted the channel link, then or you can tell me in the comments afterwards how to find your channel. Do I just hit your avatar sort of thing?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, show me.
That would be fun. You definitely have to put the purple M in there somewhere. That's
With a
mandatory.
purple M, yeah.
Brandy
actually-
needs to go in there too somehow.
Well, I don't know if anyone noticed on the train journey, and I could probably just show you this just to show you, because why not, right? Oh, hang on a sec. Let me.
I
Just
do the same thing, Aaron. I have a stylist too. I was actually thinking last night when we were putting together Saggy Paws, I had actually done a few like of my own graffiti drawings, and I like to do that stuff too. So yeah, that's what you should do. Do your own tag.
Yeah, I did think of that. Like, again, it's some
That'd be
proper
rad.
tags in there.
Not stylus. It is a stylus. Yeah, it's a stylus. Did I say stylus?
I don't know what you said, love.
What
So
is?
this one, what was I going to do? Oh, I know what I was going to do. I was going to show you a bit of this, just for fun, because why not, right? Right. So I'll show you this, chat. There's a point in the journey. I don't actually know the exact time. In fact, it's here. Right. Can everyone see the wagon 11.3 that I was able to get in there?
It's above the tunnel.
Above the tunnel, right? And I tried this multiple times with different other tunnels and stuff, but there's like this AI tracking feature on Final Cut Pro that it works sometimes, but not other times. Oh, it's not that tunnel. I
Yeah,
sort of
it's not this
forget
one.
which one it is. I almost think it's. Do you know what? I can't actually remember exactly.
No, I
where
think it
is.
was the 6 minute. I think it was the 6 minute. Yeah, I think it is this one. I think.
Is
it's
it?
this
I mean, I don't know, love. Honestly, I just can't remember it.
I just feel like it was in a 6 minute mark.
Okay. Oh, actually, you're ringing a bell. Yeah, I think it is approaching 6 minutes. Yeah, I do think you're right, actually. All right, so it's approaching the next tunnel. See if you can see wagon 11.3 spray painted on the rocks above the tunnel.
Here it comes.
Yeah, here it comes. Look, it's pretty cool. See that? Wagon 11.3.
Up there.
I'll rewind it and show you, because I thought that was pretty neat, man. So this tracking feature, you can actually get like things to track to move in footage. Look at that. I'll pause it for you.
See it?
Wagon 11.3. Everyone's
How
spray
cute.
painted on some rocks. How cool's that?
Oh, look at Aaron. He said he will send you a
Anyway.
.tif file so you can have transparent background for a phone booth. He's gonna give you your own transparency background.
He'll send me the alpha channel. Well, thank you, brother. Nice one. I'm forever
Nice.
looking for images with alpha channels. I usually have to cut around shit myself, and it takes me forever. It's boring.
That would be tough to do with a signature, for sure.
Right on. So yeah.
So what's up? Where's Joshua Lindsay?
I
Where you
don't
at?
know.
Brother?
I don't know. Right, who else is coming up? I dare you. I double dare you, the enlightened Mank. That
That would be awesome.
would be so awesome. Or Mr. Hugh. Or
There is no need to be shy. And if anything, you can just be like, glitch out and be like, oh, my connection dropped. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. But I double dare you to do it.
Screen name. Yes, screen name. What's up? Just kidding. Just call everybody out like I got beef with them. Yes, screen name.
Can't see on my phone. Like, I see the image, but I can't tell what it says. Oh, have you actually sent a link to the logo? Yeah. Is that what Aaron did?
No, I think he's talking about
Oh.
the wagon. The wagon.
Oh,
It
you
is
can
subtle.
see it. Oh, right. Yeah. It's very subtle, dude.
Very
It's
subtle.
very subtle. I wanted it to look real.
Real old too.
I'm
Like it's been
into
a tag for a minute.
Yeah, it does. I'm into this sort of photorealism sort of stuff, but I do like the artistic touch as well.
Yeah.
Like the phone booth and the train cockpit both subtly cartoonized. It's a sort of bastardization between a real image and a slightly cartoonized image melded together. I just sort of like that look. But you know, it pops. Anyway.
Pop. That's right.
So yeah, any other takers? Any other takers at all? Well, what should we talk about in the meantime? Then chat. What do you want to get into? Should we get deep? What do you want the conversation to be? Have you got anything you want to talk about, Amy? Talk about anything?
Nope. It's not my show. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That was a joke.
It was a great joke. It was almost as good as the non-joke where you started saying Johnny Depp was gorgeous, and then it made me cry.
Screen name said I'll call in when I finish the grass if still going. Oh, whatevs.
All right.
Whatevs. That's some type of nonsense excuse.
Well, it's
I'm just kidding.
Either or, dude. Either or.
What time of day is it there? Do you
I
mean
love this-
smoking the grass or cutting the
Oh,
grass?
he means smoking the grass.
Oh.
I think he
gonna
means
say,
eating
it's
the
way
grass.
too late
I'm
for
pretty
grass
sure he was
cutting
talking
around
about
here.
edibles earlier or something.
That's right. It's true.
I'd love chessboard to call in. Like, I've never spoke to chessboard, but I do. Well, I do want to speak to chessboard. That would be
Yeah.
fun.
I said the same thing.
We'll do it one day, chess. I'm sure.
Yeah, man. Mank said he would too at a later time, later date.
Well, it's actually. I mean, to be fair, look, I wouldn't mind even. I could end up closing it down. It's not even that early with the sort of preamble fake show that didn't work because of technical
Yeah, that's true.
stupid shit. I'd be happy to close it down early. We had a few good conversations. It's been fun. I've enjoyed it.
Bunch, yeah. Bunch of good
This is
calls.
me
Sounds
threatening
great.
you that I'm going to go away, chat, if you don't come and jump on a call right now. Why is it because I Heart Fairy's upstaged you all, chat? Are you
I think
nervous
it's because I'm here and I'm intimidating.
now? It's because, yeah. Well, don't worry. She's,
I can go away.
she will bite. She will bite.
No.
I'll call in when I finish the grass if still going. Oh, I already read that. We already got that.
Yeah.
What's that, Papa Craig? Shaggy's Easter on the knees chessboard. That sounds intriguing, Papa Craig.
Shag carpet.
Oh, carpet. Chessboard hivelessb. The writing on the tunnel was kind of like 9/11 on the overpass in Terminator. Well, I'm gonna have to look this up now.
Interesting. Both grasses. You're using a headlamp outside, smoking weed, cutting the lawn. I salute you.
Oh right.
We're both right.
I'd love to find an image of that. Really. Well, I've seen all the sort of pre-programming it in Back to the
finish
Future
cutting
for
the grass
9/11. In fact,
later.
I've just found it. Yeah, it does actually, Chess. Caution 9/11. Yo, can you believe they had that in?
That's weird, yeah.
Terminator. Here, I'll show you the picture. In fact, I used to, because the old screen share thing used to be mint. I could have just clicked on a button and said share
It's
this screen.
9:40 here too, screen name.
Look, can I just explain this to Amy so she understands? So basically, Amy, we actually have Joshua in the house, everybody.
Excellent.
Joshua in. Oh shit, my chair, everybody. What the?
Joshua's in your chair.
Joshua's in my chair. Right, let's do this thing. Bear with me, Joshua. This is going to be fun. It's been a while, brother. Let me get you in the stream. Is the volume working? Can we hear you?
Hello. Can you hear
Sounds
me?
great.
Can hear you, brother. We can hear you. Are you ready, sir?
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Joshua Lindsay, everybody. Dude, it's been too long, man. What you been up to?
Work.
Work. Yeah, I've heard that song.
So
And I
I'm
love
looking
it.
at a screensaver. Am I seeing the feed, or what am I looking at?
You're looking at an amazing new graphic, which is your 10-minute countdown to sudden doom, whereby you then explode, and and it draws us our conversation to an awesome end.
It's custom made by the hivelessb.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
it was
we got a
fun.
10-minute stretch.
Yeah, a bit of fun, and there's a hooker in the background, just putting in some time to get some clientele.
Oh, there she is.
Trying her best. There she is.
Yeah.
So what you
doing?
well, this is a new call-in sort of show format. So that's what we're doing on this front, and then on Wagon's channel, we've been doing a sort of alternative news thing, which is awesome, called the AM Show. So if you ever get a chance to check that out, Wagon 11.3, it's a good show.
Congratulations! It looks like you guys are doing great.
We're having a bit of fun, dude. We are. So how's your channel?
I've been on hiatus. Last year, I produced about 25 1 to 2 hour long documentary formatted videos. I was kind of burnt out towards the end of that, and then I had work related things to attend to, so I've been working on that.
Well, dude, your productions are really well done. I have seen them. Joshua Lindsay's productions chat are awesome. They're like sort of truth orientated, like you say, documentary style videos.
Yeah, it's really just whatever the subject matter I get interested in, or just I just dive in and try to produce the most entertaining 30 minutes to an hour and a half that I can produce on that particular subject, and then hopefully, usually they're about 80 hours worth of work a piece. So
Awesome.
So they're kind of time consuming to put. It's not really YouTube material, because YouTube, you need the high turnover rate, but this is more just like what I'm calling evergreen pieces, where they should stand for a long period of time. Yeah,
well, I have a sort of desire to make that sort of content as well. I think I understand the labor of love that sort of content production is, and yeah, it's they should stand the test of time. There are some really good documentaries out there that have lasted years, like the Zeitgeist movie, for instance, that sort of format. Yeah,
totally. I love the Zeitgeist. That was awesome.
Yeah, well, it's nice. It's nice when you got a place where all the information is that you can just access and download in that way. I do find some of my most awesome evolutions have occurred because of engaging with some sort of documentary like that.
Yeah, totally. I'm working on a couple more. So when I drop more, I'll probably be like 3 or 6 at a time.
Nice.
And then I'll drop them like on a bi-weekly basis, and then I'll probably go on to another hiatus, because you can't sustain 80-hour projects and just burn them out and just keep dropping. It's pretty tiresome.
No, dude, and well, I'm into the music production work, and obviously creating these sorts of assets for these videos. Like, it is the sort of stuff that takes time to compose and put it all together and stuff. And obviously, I'm using some mad effects and mad cuts, like, as you could probably appreciate. That it takes engagement. You got to have a vision to see it through. Try a load of stuff out. And yeah, they're big projects. They are stressful. They take all of
quite a labor of love, for sure.
Yeah, it takes all of your attention, so you can't sustain that for sure. Yeah,
but I like what you guys are doing here. This is much easier to keep a conversation going, but I think it's also more fun.
Yeah, well, look, it's a novel take on a call-in show, and I just thought it was a bit of creativity and a bit of fun.
Shout out to the Minute Hour.
Yeah, well, actually, I got a bit of an idea from the Minute Hour to do it like this, although I don't think he put time limits on things. And that's everything to do with my own impatience to suffer anyone for longer than 10 minutes.
Well, then let's jump into it. Let's make it an impactful 5 minutes and 11 seconds.
Well, let's do that then. What do you want to talk about, Joshua? We could get into anything, mate.
How about your buddy Elon in Twitter?
You know what? I nearly asked you about Elon, funnily enough. He ain't my buddy Elon. He might be your buddy Elon. But yeah, what do you think? So I'm no fan of Elon, as you know. I don't believe he ever sent a car into space. He's a fraudster. And I think he's a fake establishment hack job who poses as a sort of right-wing hero of sorts, but he's just as bad as any of them. That's my opinion on Elon. I'm not too impressed of him with his moves with Twitter because I'm highly cynical about the dude.
Awesome. I actually love me some Elon, but
I know. I think I might have accused you of being an Elon fanboy once as we were getting heated in a debate, honestly.
I totally am. So
There you go.
wouldn't be wrong.
There you go.
I even did a video on the subject where I was comparing him to Warner von Braun. I don't know if
Right.
that's entirely appropriate, but what I was wondering about Elon, because I used to do work on Yammer, and the guy who did Yammer is Dave Sachs, and he was part of the PayPal Mafia, so he's in that little group of people along with Elon. And it's interesting to see Elon go back and try to buy out Twitter, because now he's going back into social media, and now he supposedly wants to do the free speech everything.
Mhm.
And recently, as much as I like Elon, there's a rumor going on around him about being a member of the World Economic Forum Youth Leaders.
Sure.
So the rumor goes something like in Bloomberg in 2007, he was named along with Leonardo DiCaprio, Anderson Cooper, and a handful of other celebrities of being an alumni from the World Economic Forum Young Leaders Program. In 2017, you see Klaus Schwab saying, hey, some of the other alumni include Vladimir Putin, Justin Trudeau of Canada, Merkel from Germany, and I forget, I'm blanking on the other person he personally named. And so anyways, the conspiracy or the rumor / conspiracy goes that all the ones that really made it big are scrubbed from their website as being alumni, except for this Bloomberg article that's still there. So I'm wondering if he, in fact, was one of these young leaders and that he might actually be in one of those inner circles.
Well, he's absolutely in those inner circles. The sort of tussle between him and Gates, I think, is absolutely for show. Like I said, if you appreciate the true world cosmology as I do, that space is fake and entirely being faked, then you'll know the guy's a fraud just for that reason. So the rest is sort of obvious. Whereas if you sort of buy into the idea that he did send a car into space and he's a kind of good guy that went on Joe Rogan and is kind of down to earth and crap, and overlook the fact of what he's trying to do with Neuralink and whatnot. Although in and of itself it's not terrible, and like I say, technological advancement's not a bad thing in and of itself. Then
I met some dudes working on Neuralink actually.
Say again.
I met some dudes that are working on Neuralink actually, so I think that's the thing.
Do you want to get into that?
Yeah, they're actually putting in not just Neuralink, but there's a subset of it called Neural Lace.
Neural Lace, that's correct. Yeah.
Where they put in electrodes directly into the brain in between neurons, and they're able to pick up electrical signals and then graph it, and then based off of those graphs, use machine learning to try and alter it or even jump the circuit, meaning that for people that have paralysis or other things like that, they could take that signal, go around the scar tissue, and send the signal down the spine so that you can get use of your hands again.
Right, and so my problem was never technology or technological advancement. Yeah, my problem is that it always gets into the hands of the elites that do nefarious things with it. Yeah, I mean, where were you at with the idea that they want to depopulate, for instance, Joshua? Sorry,
I think that's a fact.
Yeah, I think that's a fact for sure.
I think in fact, I was working on one video recently about veganism and how maybe the promotion of that on places like YouTube and social media might actually create infertility through malnutrition. So like women lose their period, men lose sperm count, testosterone.
Dude, I don't doubt that. Let me say this, you got 20 seconds left. Do you want to plug your channel? It's been really good speaking to you, dude.
Yeah, Josh Lindsay on YouTube, or go to lindsayfilm.com.
Awesome. Well, post the link in the chat, dude. Really nice to talk to you. Really enjoyed
lindsayfilm.com.
Thank you, guys. Good to see you.
You too, man.
See you later, dude. That was fun. Yeah. I enjoyed that, man. It's been a while. Cool. There you go. I do love... thank you, Josh. I really enjoyed that.
That was great.
I do enjoy it with the neural lace. I'd heard about that. I think, honestly, Alex Jones had mentioned it years and years ago or something. That was the term that used to be used, neural lace. And it made a sort of resurgence, yeah. Yeah. But I think Elon Musk is all about the neural lace thing as well. Anyway,
Did you see what screen name said?
what's that, love?
Said Neuralink seems like a distraction to me, just to give us something to shut up because our neural network is already electric. Why
Yeah.
not tap into it wirelessly?
Yeah, I agree. I honestly think that whatever they're touting as 5G is actually everything to do with the Internet of Everything. I do believe the apparent graphene oxide that allegedly has been found in you know what, and is being used even in water treatment and whatnot. And we don't know what they're spraying, do we, with the chemtrails and stuff? Is everything to do with the production of that neural lace. And obviously, if you look into what do you call it, nanotechnology, that's where it's really at. So yeah, Neuralink is way smaller than anything that Elon's pretended to be playing with there, like drilling an inch hole into the skull. Total distraction. They're able to, you see the size of these microchips and stuff like that. You don't need to do that. That's for sure.
Well, thanks, Joshua. His links are in the chat. So
Right on. Well, I have watched some of Joshua's videos. They are really good, actually. I enjoyed them.
Good night, Saggy Paw.
Night, Saggy. Well, thanks, brother.
I hope you enjoy your rebranding.
Well, I don't know what you think of the logo or whatever. I mean, we had to go. I think it sort of pops. I might just send you a version of it like straight in case you'd like it. But if you got anything better or anything else in mind, then tell me what you're thinking. I'll even help you develop it together, Saggy, with the branding side of things. You literally jump on a StreamYard with me and Amy. We could just have a search together and find some stuff or some fonts. Because me and Amy have got a pretty good eye for things like that, I think.
Yeah.
So
and it's fun too. It's fun.
And it's just fun. So get in touch with me if you ever want to do something like that. We'll do it.
Oh, Aaron Corbett wants to know where to send his logo and signature for the booth.
Sorry, I should have said that before. Hiveless. Well, look in the description, Aaron, and that's my email. So send me an email there. Honestly, like with Mind of Andy, she emailed me as well. So did I Heart Fairies. I've been having a problem with that email. For some reason, whatever way it partitions all the messages, not everyone who's sent a message recently is visible until I do a search for their name. And obviously, I've never met you before. I don't do a search for you.
To be fair, my email is also in my channel, and if you send it there, it will get to.
Right on. Yeah, right on. Either or both. Or yeah. Nice one, dude.
Or both. Yeah.
Right on.
That
was fun.
Actually, I Heart Fairies said that she used to do a radio show.
Did you?
Yeah, and then she said my backup plan topic: breast milk. That's cute.
Nice. Well, I'd love to, pick your brains with on that. What that was about.
Yeah, man.
I'd love to have a radio show. Apparently to get an actual. In fact, I spoke to my mate the other day. I bumped into my best mate. I just went on a ramble and bumped into my best friend who I've only seen twice in the last 2 years because of the whole plague situation. But anyway, he what did he say? Oh yeah, I told him I said I might even get one of those numbers going where you can actually call in. You know what I mean? And he said,
Did you suss out how to do it without Skype, or is it still a Skype thing?
Oh, what you mean OBS?
No, to have the actual. I guess. Oh, you were talking about like a cell phone number, right?
I'm talking
like
about a cell phone
phone
number, but apparently they're really expensive to get one. So you'd have to have a mad call-in turnover to even justify getting one of those things. So I didn't know that. Because I just figured a bunch of fake psychic hotlines do that. I was like, well, I'll get one then.
I'll add a line. I'll add you to my plan. How about that?
Plan for what?
World domination.
Oh. All right. Well,
Doombot 9000's in the house, huh?
Yeah.
What's up? Oh, Aaron says he uses Google. You can get a Google number. You can get Google numbers, phone numbers.
Google Voice.
Doombot, you should call in with your robot
Well, that's interesting. Well, the idea was that it could also be an earner, Aaron, if you see what I'm saying. So
look what Aaron says.
I thought I could earn a bit of shekels as well.
Might let you have mine since they're hard to get. It's going to give you his number.
A Google number, dude. I use Google Voice free number. Well, like I said, the idea was not so much the that it had to be a phone number. Although, honestly, dude, I really appreciate the offer. Let me look into that, or tell me a bit about it enough that I can go and do some research and get my head around that. Because it'd still open it up, though, wouldn't it, to more people? So yeah, in theory,
Free for life, he said.
well, that would be pretty cool. I mean, to be fair, like. Interesting. But then again, it'd have to be you'd have to be able to hook it up to StreamYard in some way. And currently the way I was gonna do it with the phone, excuse me, is I was gonna have a phone device, which I don't currently have. I'd get one that I'd hook up to the mixing desk. I was thinking of doing it that way.
I mean, you could. I mean, I was gonna say like speakerphone, but that's really lo-fi. So
Yeah, that wouldn't quite cut it. I'd have to. There's probably ways you could configure it, honestly, where you could make it work. But yeah, but I do appreciate it, Aaron. Thank
What's
you.
up, Psyop Gypsy?
Psyop Gypsy. Hey, punk rockers. Hope you are well. I am super late. Just wanted to drop in and say hi to you rad people.
Hey,
But
you
wanna
should drop
actually-
in and say hey.
Yeah, do you want to actually drop in and say hi, really? And in fact, hang on
Link
a
is
sec.
pinned in the chat.
Nice. Hobbs is in as well. What are you saying, Hobbs? Hello, Hobbs.
Hobbs
OBS
sent you
is
a message.
Say it again. Yeah, no, I know. I haven't got to read it yet. I just noticed that, though. OBS is really twitchy when it comes to playing sound on videos that are shared. Yeah, I know there's a way of doing it through OBS or some third-party plugin, but anyway, yeah. It's all a load of bollocks. But, Aaron Corbett, you can set it up to work on either an IP phone, which takes some work, or on a browser. Okay. Oh, like I could. Oh, right. You could do it through the browser like that. Well, let me meditate on it, dude. I do appreciate it. Thank you. Screen name. Do you want to get that, love?
Sure. Screen name says, we also used to, capital G, get into all the stuff he announced for free, like hockey games and radio events. Was fun. We also used to get into all the stuff he announced for free, like hockey games.
Who's that?
Oh, okay. Speaking of, he said, excuse me, I grew up with a dude whose stepdad is on the morning show from around here when CDs first being burned was a giant table with sample songs. Okay, so yeah, it was some dude that he grew up with. And they also used to get into stuff about announcing hockey, blah, 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 blah.
Oh, iHeart Ferris just said they got a live set up. Are you actually going to go live, iHeart Ferris? Oh, I have a
Yeah.
live set up too. Is there actually... can I actually see your channel? Let me see if I can click on your thingy and go and see. Hang on. You got a live set up. What's it going to be about?
Do you see what Aaron said?
Hang on. No, go for it.
Aaron said, next Saturday, can I book one or both of you for a show recording, max 2 hours on Rear View of Possibility, episode 2?
Let me read that again. Next Saturday, can I book one or both of you for a show recording max 2 hours on Rear View of Possibility, episode 2? Email me a full description of what that would entail and what it is, dude. And I can't promise anything right now, especially Saturdays, because we always do a game club or a Babble box, which is like,
That's true, yeah.
but we do a lot in the week as well. So I'd have to actually sort of see what I'm up to. Just get in touch with me and tell me what you're thinking. Write me an essay and let me meditate on it. But it sounds possibly fun. But thank you. You could bring your voice changer along. You like my special effects? Well,
Yeah.
Hello, Aaron. I'm here with my special effects, as promised.
Psyop Gypsy said, ooh, gee, guys, not sure if I'm up for a ring in. Could be fun, or more than likely, could be a nightmare. Well, it will be a nightmare because you'll die at the end of your 10-minute call.
Yeah.
But it'll be fun before that. Let's party until we die.
But I mean, as long as you sort of got the gift of the gab, or you could just in fact, you don't even have to have that. As long as you just generally go like, "You all right? How are you doing? Yeah, all right. What do you want to talk about? I don't know. What do you want to talk about? Well,
You don't have to talk to me either. I can just dip out.
I don't know. A nice graphic. I like graphic. Oh yeah.
Wagon, can we
it could
be in your
literally
wedding?
be like that.
Of course you can.
It could be the worst conversation in the world, and it'll still be brilliant. Because because really it's epic, isn't it? Because you're getting over the hump of getting on lives and stuff like that. Although honestly, Cyber Gypsy, maybe you got a channel already. I don't know.
Well, Aaron,
is iHeart
definitely email about it.
Has iHeart Fairies responded with what her live's about? I'm just curious. And when's it on? Like after this show? And I was going to show that caution 9/11 picture that Chess was talking about earlier, but that moment has passed. Anyway.
You won't die of embarrassment. I promise you that.
Yeah,
you won't even be on camera. You won't be on camera. You're not on camera.
We already had at least 3 people die of embarrassment, and 2 of them were me tonight. So
yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, it's great. You're not on camera. You're just on a nice train ride.
I die of embarrassment every day, bruh.
Mm-hmm. Why? Because you're married to me.
Man, way to totally wreck yourself.
Oh, babe. Why not? I died for a bit. Yes.
No,
you're the
baby,
one married
not.
to a corpse.
Well, that made me think of Sweetly Morbid Better when you said
I
that.
know. Oh, where is she?
Well, I don't know.
Dying somewhere, waiting for you.
Yeah.
You promised, so
Just draw.
And that was before we got together, I think. So promise is a promise.
She's drawing an arrow in blood on her belly and saying, "Go for it, B." it's all yours now. Anyway. Don't worry about it.
It's
but
true.
We have
they have a post-mortem pact.
We do.
It's true.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And I believe a promise should be kept.
Well, yeah. So. Amy doesn't think that counts as cheating, so we're cool.
No.
I think she's hoping to dry hump Johnny Depp's corpse or something. That's why she's allowed it.
He's not dead. He's not dead.
I'm like, baby, what are you doing? He's almost dead.
Perhaps he dies ugly. I won't want nothing to do with it.
Oh, he was asleep. Sorry, I didn't know you were asleep there. Oh, my bad.
I didn't know your organs still worked while you were dead. Oh, he's not dead yet.
Disgusting. Yeah. Well, look, chat, it's been a good one. I don't know if anyone else is up for it, honestly, but I mean, I'm a little tired as well. It's been, it's been.
It has been.
But Wagon, I know a woman minister Hell's Angel who can marry you.
Cool. I would love to be married by an angry biker bitch. My dad is actually, he was big into Harley culture. Still is. He just doesn't ride anymore. But a lot of his friends were,
Mm-hmm. Did you just say cutting edge? I have first. All right, cutting edge. It's in production, right? It's not happening yet, but it's in production. All right. I'm looking forward to it. hivelessb and Wagon. Real chemistry between the both of you. It is refreshing to listen to. Thank you, Hobbs. Thank you. It's just we hide our hatred for each other quite well.
We're actors.
We are actors, yeah. Well, I work for MI5, and she works for
the devil.
The devil, yeah.
I do. He's my boss.
Mm-hmm. And so but we're making a go at it. We're trying our best.
Yeah.
We're both into the same porn, so that's a good start.
That's true.
But
you can't beat it. You can't beat that.
You can't beat that, baby. Or you can beat to it. You can
beat to it together.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. She performed my ceremony. Really? Wow. Well, yeah. Amy has a total family lineage of the bikers. Sort of
I know. It's true.
Well, you got to be into the same stuff, you know what I mean?
It's true. I mean, it's nice to find out that you do. That's the thing. Sometimes you just never find out if that's the case.
Yeah, well, I've searched for ages for another girl that's into trains. And I finally found her. Isn't that right, Michael?
That's the benefit of long distance relationships. You really get to know each other very well before you actually meet.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
No, I'm not into trains. Anyway, don't worry about it. If you can't do the same porn, what are you doing? That's what I think, Aaron. You know what I mean?
Right.
Although if we actually acted out our preferences, well, it probably wouldn't last
We'd
very long.
need more
would it?
hands on deck.
Damn. Yeah, pretty much.
Oh my god.
Thank you for accepting my Facebook friend request. Oh. Well, Michael doesn't even know what he's doing. He's a total neo-Luddite. He probably accidentally clicked something, Hobbs. Chessboard, hivelessb. Here's another 20-second vid. On vid. The Simpsons. Right, I've predicted program. I have seen something from The Simpsons. Yeah, September 21st, 1997. Had a book with 9/11 and the Twin Towers.
It was
That's
a
correct.
magazine, wasn't it? Yeah, I think it was
Well,
a
have you-
magazine or something.
Yeah, go and look at the Twin Pines Mall in Back to the Future on BitChute. Just go and look up Back to the Future predictive programming 9/11. Just look up Back to the Future 9/11. The Twin Pine Mall. Go and look into all of that, dude. It's shocking. In fact, there's a great documentary, and you'll really get into it. All about that, man. You'll dig it.
Awesome.
Yeah, it rocks. In fact, we could watch that together, Amy. There's another great one we should watch together.
All right. We have a lot.
We
to
actually
watch
watched
together.
Cell the other night together. I think we might mention that on front.
It was rough.
Well, it's not. Like I said, it's not a great film, really.
It's an interesting concept, but yeah, it was really bad. It was a very awkwardly made film.
It's only an interesting concept, yeah.
It really left you just kind of wondering, like, why is that happening? Well, it like doesn't explain shit. It just goes from like weird clip to weird clip, and there's nothing.
Yeah, whether it's spiritual, whether it's alien, whether it's
nobody knows.
Yeah,
it's
no
so
one really
weird.
knows. But it's still worth watching because it's close to what
Yeah.
Anyway. Subject, well, because there's some footage. I mentioned this to you. There was some footage of a Chinese woman in like getting a manicure or whatever.
Nude.
And no, why would she be nude? Yeah, she was nude. My friend told me about it, and her phone that she's holding in her other hand suddenly flashes, and like 5 seconds afterwards, she starts having a heart attack, and she died apparently.
Wow, dude.
So. Anyway, Psyop Gypsy always helps to be the same. Yeah. Can't get weird otherwise. Exactly, Psyop Gypsy. The only bit where it could get weird is if one of us elects to actually enact it.
Or if one of us sees the other in a porn. Hon, shall we look at this? Oh,
shit.
Isn't that your penis? Isn't that your penis?
So it is. Sorry, did I mention I used to be
It's POV, don't worry, my face isn't in it.
Yeah. How do you know what sex looks like from my point of view? Have you been spying on me?
So
that's what I would say.
That's right.
So only I know.
So I own you now. I can look at you and watch you whenever I want.
Well, there's no better form of sympathy than getting your missus to wear a GoPro while humping someone else. Well, true. I don't know. Something. I tried to make that work, but I didn't. Screen name can beat your meat or wagon. That's about it.
That's right. You're meat or me. That's it. Stay away from any others.
Well, you know what I'm going to do, fam? It's been fun. Love trains, you goobers. I Heart Fairies loves trains. Are you trying to get in on this? I think pretty sure 3's a crowd, unless you're into what we are, and in which case it's not. Scorpio in the hizzy.
That's me, Scorpio in the hizzy. I think, Aaron, you're a Scorpio too, November 3rd. I'm just kidding. Get out of my birthday.
Yeah. Well, what I was going to say, right, I'm pretty tired, chat. It's been fun, though. I've enjoyed it. I'm going to close it down, is what I'm going to do. I know, Hobbs, you sent me a message. I presume I'll have to catch the message and stuff, but I presume that we'll do it another time anyway, Hobbs. It's all good, mate. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Papa Craig says, is it dope o'clock yet? We used to call pot dope. Well, they used to. But now
basically,
there's dopier things out there.
4:20 is dope o'clock. Over here, it's...
Aaron Corbett's 11:13. I'm so fucking jealous. Fuck you then.
Damn.
I want the 13th. I just have the 3rd.
What a third? Well, third 11. Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah. There's 13 there somewhere. And I think I told you, my mom was 1-3. That was her birthday.
Mm-hmm.
So, and my dad's birthday's in November. So I got my dad's month and my mom's day.
Right on. Well, just for the record, bit of shits and giggles chat. We're not swingers. Just to clear that up. We're just
That's
playing.
correct.
Just playing with
Yes.
you.
We are very faithful.
Yeah, totally. Actually, we're quite traditional. I know Wagger's quite traditional in that way.
It's
but
true. Baby, I'm yours.
Oh, that's so cute.
Baby, I'm yours.
Go make me a sandwich, bitch. Right.
All right.
Everybody. It's been fun. I've enjoyed it. I have.
Close
Well,
it
all
down,
right. You,
love.
you know what I might do? Yeah, I'm going to close her down. But I love you all. And I'll see you very soon. How about that? I'll play you out with this.